Welcome to episode number 239 of the Vex Podcast, the 72nd installment of Morning Radio. Again, hello, Dave.
Yeah, you got good hello already. You ruined it. I'm sorry. Hello.
Hello, Miss Krishna. Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
And then hello again.
I'm just going to say fuck off, but I'm looking at the live, and I think them two are frozen.
No, that's the old live. Look at the new live.
It's new and improved.
It started 1 second ago.
Yeah, I'm clicking on it.
I mean, I can see them moving with my face.
Look, I just clicked on it, they're not moving.
Okay.
Hang on, let me try something.
I mean, I'm just going to click on it, and then they're going to be moving. And then we can
Oh, my goodness. Our podcast is a disaster.
Oh, it always is.
All right, now we're good.
Okay.
All right. First topic, surprise topic. Did any of you know? Do you remember when Billy Idol in 1990 got in a motherfucker motorcycle accident, almost lost his leg? Do you know about that?
I vaguely remember this. I was like 10, so.
Yeah, I was just a full 10, like I don't know.
10! Fucking 10!
So that happened. The next year, Terminator 2 comes out.
Yeah.
It was a huge fucking movie. If you want to look up how much that made at the box office, I am curious before I do.
Terminator 2?
Yes,
Absurd amount of money.
Judgment Day. And this is like Cameron pre-fucking Titanic.
Yeah.
This is like his big movie.
And
His
it's so
moment.
good.
It is good.
Holds up.
It does hold up.
We're living in it right now.
I hate the kid because he's like a fuck up.
Okay, do you want to take it random?
No, not at all.
204,843,345.
And that is in like 34 years ago money.
Yeah.
1991.
Yeah, so 33 years ago money. Now,
That's like $100 trillion.
remember the other Terminator who was the cop?
Yeah.
Billy Idol was supposed to be that fucking guy.
Ooh.
Isn't that crazy? Could you imagine the difference of a life he would have had? Huge movie, $200 million movie.
Unless he shit the bed.
True.
Now, do you think Cameron would have allowed him to shit the bed?
I don't know. I just actually, now you bring this up, I just watched a thing about the dude that played the T-1000.
Yes.
And they said he trained for 2 months.
To not blink while shooting the
Not
gun.
blink,
Yeah.
so he looked like an android. I'm like, that's amazing.
Yeah. Billy Idol.
Yeah, I don't think Billy would have done the job.
He could have wore glasses, like sunglasses, like.
Here's my thing. Here's my question, at which probably would have been the deal breaker for me. I'd be like, why is Terminator English?
Why is he fucking German? That's the point. No, that's the point. They fuck up accents. That would have been a good story plot. Like, we don't understand really accents. We're robots.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. Many of the records were lost. That's what I'm going with.
There's so many videos where they're inserting Arnold Schwarzenegger's voice into like everything
They're
now.
amazing.
I love it so much. I just fucking
How do you enjoy Arnold Schwarzenegger all over everything, but you get angry at Sean Connery? I don't understand.
I'll take Arnold over Sean Connery any fucking day of the week.
If not-
I'll start blocking bitches if you start sending too much Sean Connery out like that.
You realize like half the shit I send you throughout the week is just to make you mad for a minute?
Like, hey, with the fucking Crocs. I'm like, you're really, like, you're dirty for sending me that.
I didn't see it.
I only sent it to her. It was just a caption that said I may be mentally unstable, but at least I've never owned Crocs.
Then knowing that I have like 30 pairs.
And we're wearing them right now as I send it.
She forced them into my life.
But you love them now.
I don't love. I'm not wearing them now.
You do. You do love them.
I will never wear them outside the
It doesn't
house.
matter. You like them.
They're comfy.
I mean,
They're
And I
silver
was like,
sparkle.
wow, that was dirty that you did that. That
Why
really
is it
hurt my
dirty?
heart.
how is it dirty?
It's just mean. It's very mean-spirited.
It was not mean-spirited either. It was meant to get under your skin for a second and then say, "Oh, Dave," and then chuckle.
Do you want to feel better? Do you want to feel better? The meme last summer was, I've done a lot of fucked up things in my life, but I never got a nautical star tattoo on my body. And I have like 35 of them and one on my fucking head.
Yeah, I was about to say this.
I may have sent that also, which
I think
still
Jay
don't.
did say that.
But that was last summer, so I was all right.
This is the new summer.
The new summer.
I still don't apologize for that either. So
Well, then you never will.
I have no comment.
Who the fuck you want, you know?
Okay, what did you say, little boys? What
all right, what happened? What happened?
You should speak
You were involved in the conversation in the same volume we were until we went live, and now you get church mouse.
Oh.
You can't do that.
And now you're doing the face where you're like,
Can't do it.
I can't do it.
You
That
can do it.
all night long.
wow.
I'm over you.
I mistakenly saw him do stand-up once.
Rob Schneider.
Yes.
Mistaken?
How
Mistakenly.
long ago was this?
3 years, 4 years, pandemic time.
Really?
Yeah, Pauly Shore came to Philly.
Wow.
And I went with an ex. And we're watching Pauly Shore. And not bad. Not great, but not bad. And then he gave a set to Rob Slater. Interesting footnote to that fucking story. Remember the bad guy who owned the Blue Stone in Titanic?
Okay.
Billy Zane?
Yeah, Billy Zane.
Totally there. Met him. He's this thin.
Is he a nice guy?
Yes! Yes! Very nice. He's lovely. Little, like in person, because he looks on the screen like, and he's not. He's like that thin, dude. Like,
Hollywood thing.
blue fucking little like Jeff hat thing, baby blue. He was nice. He was nice. Everybody's like, but Rob Slater got up and just hijacked the show for like 40 fucking minutes. And I'm like, I'm not here for Rob Slater. I'm here for the Weasel guy. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck, man?
Pauly Shore's like a weird dude, though.
He's angry, bro. He was on like, I think it was Rogan. He's like, I'm a movie star and no one fucking cares. It's like, bro, calm yourself a little.
You're really not.
He was
more, yeah.
30 years ago. He was a thing.
Kind of.
No. In the summer of '94, is in the army again, and like all these fucking movies that are fucking horseshit. By the way,
Right. That's the problem. They're
Like,
all horseshit.
But then the fine line is Adam Sandler did the same horseshit, and he's comedic genius.
Because his were funny.
I feel like he when they punch up a script, I think that's what Saturday Night Live guys can do. And Pauly Shore didn't have that.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like, read the script.
But he should have been able to, dude. His mom owned the Laugh Factory or whatever.
Can you think of anybody in Led Zeppelin whose sons have been as famous as Led Zeppelin?
No.
But their dads did it,
that's
dude.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is he had access to every writer and comedian. He probably knew them all. So as far as punching up the script goes, he probably had 40 dudes in his phone, saved in his phone.
He didn't have a phone. It was 1993.
You don't know that. He could have had a phone and probably had somebody's name saved in their phone.
He had a paper Rolodex.
Right, but still he had names saved.
Yes.
Is what I'm saying. Saved names in a phone. Because I'm, taking shots now. Names saved in the phone.
He likes to.
That wasn't funny then.
Did I miss something?
Yeah!
He did.
So, 34 years ago, I dated this chick, right? This one right here, right? Now, I'm in her fucking phone, but I'm not. It's just a phone number. And I look over, and she's like looking up. I'm like, what am I saved? And she's like, I'm not saved on my phone at all. Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to fucking unsave you on my phone, goddammit.
So
Random woman, it'll say. I don't know her well.
That might be worse.
Church mouse.
Without effort.
Say that again?
I pissed you off without effort.
Oh, no, I wasn't
I
even.
think a lot of people
I'm not really mad. It's my shtick.
It's all part of the show.
Yeah.
I mean, not what I do. I say everything that I really mean, but
Is anyone watching? Is there a comment?
everyone hates us.
No, you exonerated. What is it? Maligned half the audience this week.
When? Yeah. It wasn't this week. It was
There's
last
3
week.
people watching, so now I have comments.
All right.
So I got Ron Kaiser, Officer Ron, go fuckers.
Hey, Ron.
Kate McRogan. Also, if you haven't seen it, you should see what happened on Wheel of Fortune last night.
Did not.
Michael Gregory, happy birthday to our own Johnny Mac. Although I missed my invite to the celebration, I'll just assume it was intercepted in the mail by Homeland Security.
There was no Johnny Mac
Funny, but too long.
But it's
I need a quip for the. There's a board over there for quote of the week. I need a quip.
Yeah.
I can't.
So Ron Kaiser also wrote, dudes who wear Crocs are the worst. P.S. My one guitarist wears them.
Which one? Which guitarist?
And then Ron Kaiser just said, I'm watching you, pricks.
Ron Kaiser. Both guitar players are a little intimidating. I want to know which one was Crocs.
Like-
And there is 5 watching.
All right, so
And also say shit.
Ron's band is like metal as fuck too. Like Blasphemous is like death metal.
Do you know Blasphemous? No shit.
But like better than flip flops.
I never owned flip flops in my life.
All right, in the hierarchy of footwear, where do you put them? The 3.
I went to Dominican Republic in April, right? And I took a travel. I have 2 pairs of Crocs. I'm a liar. So I took a travel pair for the beach. And like, when you go to those resorts, it's all those heavy tile. Everything's tile, heavy stone. That's a lot of walking because you go from. Dude, they were fucking great. They were great, and you can get them wet. You can get sand in them. It didn't fucking matter. They were great for a trip.
Angie said, morning friends. Ron Kaiser said, if you go to the show on Thursday, you'll find out.
I'll be at work, Ron.
Wait a minute, Thursday's the one, right?
Yeah, that's the 30th, I
Where is it?
Broken Goblet.
I'm going. Very excited.
Unfortunately, Ron, I'll be at work, and it's gonna suck.
Ron's a good promoter. He promoted us in our first over 21 club when we were still kids.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
Way
called
back in
the
day.
Friends. Cherry Street. You know where the Trocadero is?
I do.
It was the shitty bar right behind it.
Oh,
It was
okay.
amazing. I was like, we're playing the Troc, sort of. Not really.
Not really.
Across the street, the alleyway right there.
And then you got to play the truck, and you found out, is it really that great?
Oh, that's all in the book too there, brother. Fucking, I like the Troc. I
That
miss
was a
it.
great
I
venue.
really
miss
do.
that venue.
Yeah, me too.
It was supposed to open again,
Mm-hmm.
but then there was a fire.
Not think there was a fire.
There was.
Step Brothers.
Oh, speaking of Step Brothers, it's John C. Riley's birthday today.
How old is John C. Riley? Is he 60?
No, he's like 59 now.
Close though,
Yes.
right? Yeah. So let's do some. Remember Boogie Nights?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love him. He's 59.
So
I'm sorry. What?
What?
You're like husband.
Maybe don't know.
yell if you have to.
No, when we were off mic, you're like hello, and now we're on mic.
Yeah, John C. Riley. The last show that we just played, you were there. Well, we'll get into that later, but maybe or not. But I don't know if you caught that. So, for anybody who doesn't know, every time one of my bands plays somewhere and I introduce the band, I never use my own name when I introduce myself. I use a made-up name because it's funny and I do it all the time. Yeah. So, last week at our show, not once but twice, I introduced myself as Mike Honcho. I did a spread for Playgirl magazine. I mean, really spread. My butt cheeks were open and everything. You may not have seen it because I went by the name Mike Honcho. So that's how I introduced myself last week.
It's good times.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I really love the moose though. I just the hot dogs just are not my vibe.
All right, here's my wrinkle. Right? Everybody's in the bar by the time we went on. No one was there. I saw them all in the bar, not watching us, and I was like, "Fuck, man."
But they do that like mostly all the time.
Yeah.
Like, they'll congregate.
You know what? The best set of the night, Pistol Razor.
Thank you.
The most people they drew in. It was great. It was great.
I lure them in. That's what I do. It's my thing.
The Asgard thing, I don't know. Did you fix that whole situation, or is it still an odd thing? Or
Will be discussed tomorrow.
okay. And then we play, and I'm just watching everybody just dissipate into the bar. And I'm like, God damn it, we're here too. No one cared.
Oh, you guys sounded really good too.
I thought so.
Somehow they got the sound fixed by the time you went on.
Did you know? And the monitors worked. They really did.
I figured out what happened.
What?
So the second. Sorry.
Ron Kaiser said hot dogs down the hallway.
You probably need a louder bell, is what it is, I think.
I need that bell. When that wrestling shit's over, that bitch is going right there.
I'm gonna lose it. It's gonna fucking disappear until next year.
Oh,
Yes.
I need it.
So what happened?
So, about the second to last song in the Pistol Razor set, I turned to the sound guy and I'm like, I still can't hear shit. And Johnny Mac's like, I can't hear anything but you. And I'm like, he was turning up the drum monitor the entire time. I almost guarantee it.
Oh,
But
Phil.
isn't he deaf to the sound guy?
Yeah.
He can't hear feedback.
He can't hear.
All right. Number one, he's a very, very nice man,
Yeah,
and that's
awesome.
why I like to play the venue is because he's a nice person.
Yeah.
He's
That's
excited about
that's
the
it.
shows and stuff.
B. You don't know this. He had motherfucker hearing damage and has like these plastic crazy implant things, like fucking the guy from Star Trek.
And was a drummer.
Yeah, in Johnny Mac's band.
Right.
So when certain things happen, he just can't hear feedback. It's like, and we're like, bro, and he's like, what, man? What's up? Like, but it's feedback. I don't hear anything. Oh, fuck. But I walk
But
in.
everybody else does.
I walk in, and he just gave me his, like, dissertation of his medical history.
Yeah.
Oh, I had a heart attack, quadruple bypass. I'm like, I don't care.
He does that.
And he's not even
Yeah.
old.
He's really
He's not old. I'm like,
He's in my age.
how many drugs did you do?
Michael Gregory says
This is going to be good.
Dave lures them in like Chris Hansen.
Quote of the day.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I know who you are, Chris Hansen. I call you Chris Hansen.
We love that show.
Dude.
God, it's a good show.
If you ever want to see, I'll send you a link to it. There's a dude that I started watching during the pandemic that does commentary over the To Catch a Predator episode.
That sounds amazing.
And it's glorious. It's so good.
Yeah, please send
I-
instead of sending disparaging
I will.
Here's the problem.
I believe his name on YouTube, his channel is called Fast Eddie. And that's all it is him like he'll like show like a section of the episode and then just wreck these fuckers. Like, and it's kind of great.
Chris Hansen made a career of like pointing his finger at these creepy fuckers and then got caught embezzling money from his own company.
He did, yes.
That hurt my heart a little. It's like, have some integrity, Chris Hansen. Are you like more people where their names aren't saved in your phone? Is that fun for you? Okay.
Oh, we don't do that here.
We don't do that here.
Well, she has a child and stuff, so.
So
is it yours like doesn't he like vote and have a career and a life and stuff?
He votes. Wait, my kid votes too. Shit.
Voting age. 92-year-old actor Dabney Coleman has left this life. Do you even know who Dabney Coleman was?
Yeah, man. I looked him up.
She does now. Thanks to Google.
Like he always played 9 to 5 the
fucking best!
Yes, I remember him specifically. Yeah.
All right, can you look up what he's been in besides that? Because there's a myriad of films when I was little.
Yeah, he was in a ton of shit.
He was around 50 when 9 to 5 came out.
Wow, really? He was that old?
He was playing a 50-year-old.
Good on him. How old was he when he died?
92. It was 1 second ago I said this.
I know you read it, but I forgot because my brain is scrambled.
Wow, he's been in a lot.
So what do we got?
Okay, so we have, I'm just going to read it from whatever the dates. Domino, Rules Don't Apply, Where the Red Fern Grows, Moonlight Mile, The Climb. That was just in 2002. Recess, School's Out, Billionaire, Stuart Little, My Date with the President's Daughter, Amos and Andrew, The Beverly Hillbillies.
I remember the Beverly Hillbillies.
Meet the Applegates, Short Time.
Hold on, Meet the Applegates. Is that the fucking one with their bugs? They're bugs, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Saw that too.
Also, War Games.
He is in War Games. He's the general guy with the funny hat.
Fucking Cloak and Dagger.
Now,
Muppets Take Me in Half.
when I was a kid, sorry to cut you off, War Games and Cloak and Dagger were the same movie in my brain because it was the same guy. Keep going.
All right, 9 to 5, Melvin and Howard on fucking Golden Pond.
He's in that.
Yes.
Is he the husband? He's the. Are they married in the movie?
No, they were getting engaged, I think.
Fucking Jane Fonda, Hanoi Jane. Fuck her.
Yeah, pretty much.
Chevy Chase.
He was in what?
Modern Problems. Tootsie.
Yeah.
Fucking right.
Oh, shit.
He's not the raper in Tootsie though.
He's not the raper.
The raper's the old guy from Police Academy.
North Dallas 40.
Holy shit, that's a good movie.
That is a great movie.
Towering Inferno.
Also a great movie.
Dining Room Only.
Nope.
The Scout Hunters, Elvis, The Trouble with Girls, and that's in 1969.
Just remember that the Inferno movie had our friend O.J. Simpson.
Yeah.
He did. He was in that.
Yes.
And he was fantastic.
His first movie was in 1965.
Man.
Called The Silent Threat.
But no, that's not. So 65, 75, hold on. 85 is 50, 30. So he's like 30 years old in his first movie.
He's been in some shit.
But he was like in his 30s when he broke, obviously.
Good on him.
Good on him. 92 years young. I like Dabney Coleman.
I did. I always enjoyed his work.
Why did I think he was in Private Benjamin somehow?
Yeah, I don't see that on here.
In my brain, that made sense.
Oh, he was in,
With Goldie Hawn?
Yeah.
Okay.
who was in that? What'd you say it was called?
Private Benjamin. It's a good one.
Goldie Hawn's one of the cat people now.
Oh, well, she's really old, isn't she?
Yeah.
She was on Laugh-In. You know what Laugh-In is?
Cat people? Like,
Yeah. Celebrities who have entirely too much plastic surgery and end up looking like one of the cat people.
yes. Okay. And what do I do now? What do I
Do you know what Laugh-In is?
Laughing?
Yes.
No.
Ah!
Wow.
Youngin.
I believe Craig T. Nelson was in Private Benjamin.
Coach.
Not Dabney Coleman. Albert Brooks. Armand DeSanti was.
Albert Brooks is the guy who dies in the opening scene.
Albert
How do
Brooks.
you- How do you remember all of these movies?
I have no children. And I've
That
never
has nothing
done
to do-
any of that.
I've never been one to remember
Okay.
actors' names, and then the more of a stoner I
So-
become, and my old age and becoming a mother, it's gone.
Yeah.
So I'll explain to you how this works. We do this program, and we have very different personalities, which makes this work. However, we
Yeah.
do have some things in common. And for some reason, we both have this bizarre thing where our brains remember useless shit. Like myriads, miles of useless garbage. I can probably, every movie or song that I've ever loved and listened to or watched more than 5 times, I can recite verbatim. I know every word.
For real.
And I mumble in karaoke, so
That's
where
okay.
that's where I am.
I hate karaoke.
I won't karaoke.
Why?
Not even in the private room?
I'm in a band. I don't need no. I'm not afraid of getting in front of people. Obviously, fuck that. I don't karaoke.
The metal karaoke is cool though.
No, I go to karaoke. I support people who run the karaoke. I don't karaoke. Fuck that.
I eventually begrudgingly do because of this. So here's what happens.
Ron Kaiser said, "Keep my chair warm for next week."
Done and done, Ron.
How is he training? Is he training at all for the rest?
No, they're all gonna die. Dude, we set up the bouncy house. Amanda did a fucking flips in the thing. She's ready. She's gonna kill people. But the footing is tricky. No, she might not win. The footing's tricky. I had to buy a second fan so I can run simultaneous fans because people are heavy. I'm heavy. And so we were both in there. Right? It's not gonna pop, but you need fans. So I have another fan coming that'll be delivered today. Dude, I set it up. It was great. It went up in 3 seconds.
It's gonna be ridiculous.
It was in that fucking room on Tuesday. The entire room was just about to.
I saw it. It's gonna be a shit show. It's gonna be just a fall down shit show. Just like we hoped it would be.
We have a camera crew coming. You have to participate.
It sounds pretty fun.
Oh, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be amazing.
There's catering. There's a fuck ton of free alcohol. It's gonna be fun.
And a trophy and a championship
Yeah,
belt.
we got the fucking trophy in the corner.
Trophy stays here.
Are you selling tickets?
No, just a 10. My fucking mailman comes up to me and he's like, "Hey man, when y'all doing that wrestling shit?" He's a black guy, and I'm like, "The fuck are you talking about?" He's like, I heard about it. I'm like, "What do you mean you heard about it?"
How did you hear that?
So I told him to call out of his mail job next Saturday, and he's gonna come here and get fucking hammered drunk.
Yeah, hammer drunk.
Is Stars and Stripes coming?
What?
The Stars and Stripes guy that works with you. The one that had the
No, he is now. Jeff's coming.
Oh, I love. I said that out loud.
No, Jeff's the best. And Jeff's gonna bring some Spanish kid who works with him at his other job. It's gonna be a happening. And he's like, "There gonna be girls there?" I'm like, "No," but there are.
Yeah, but no. So what was I talking about?
Stars and Stripes.
No. Before that, I had a point I was trying to make.
All right, well, maybe you'll think about it after every.
I probably won't.
Michael Gregory said the poor girl's going to look lost on stage goes into minute 5 of his rage explanation of playing E.T. on the Atari. Yes, it did.
Fuck that game. Fuck that game.
I never did that.
All right.
It's a Pitfall.
I loved Pitfall.
For the record, fuck that Atari.
2600?
Yeah, fuck that thing. You know why?
No.
Because I grew up in a house with 3 older brothers, and I never got to play the motherfucker. Yeah, you can play next. 3 hours. Can I play now?
Do you know what's worse? I was by myself, just playing Atari, loser child sitting in my basement. Not fun.
And then you learned other ways to play with yourself.
Not for many, many years. I had the coitus first. We discussed this previously.
That's insanity to me. That
I was Catholic.
blows my mind.
I was very Catholic.
That's worse.
I'm aware.
Sinner.
Yeah, look down your nose at me, people. Yeah.
I'm not looking down my nose at anybody because I have lived a life of fucking shame. It's all bad.
I'm not ashamed of that. I fucking wrote a book. No one bought it, but I wrote it.
Listen, he always fucking says nobody bought it. I bought it, and then he was going to charge me, Krishna, for a fucking autograph. Like $100.
It wasn't my idea. It's Dave's
Can you
idea.
believe that? We've been friends for like a minute.
We posted it on the show. It's piece of shit pricing.
You know where you are?
I set the price.
Do you think it's fucking cheap to live here?
Listen, I budget my money. All of my dollars are completely budgeted. I only buy what I know that's not going to break me.
You're a liar. You just send gifts on top of gifts on top of... Dude, how many boxes did I receive this week? I'm asleep on my couch, and I hear my phone go off. It's my neighbor. "Hey, man, there's a box at your door again." "Oh, dude, there's 2 more boxes
Let
at
me
your door."
elaborate. Here's the thing. Anything I buy for here is completely my money. I budget, I save. I don't take Johnny Mac's money. It's my money. My dad's not dead yet, so there's no inheritance to get. The last bit of money I think he ever gave was when he paid my kids' college tuition.
Oh, that's very
So
nice,
it's all-
though.
Yeah, he did. He's like, "Here, just take it, so they're not getting loans for 2 years." But like
That's
that's
huge.
all I budget. So if there's a plethora of boxes, and I don't pay full price for anything.
We know.
I shop around and get the cheapest shit.
I buy so much Coach shit for people that I'm on a list, and they write me, they're like, hey man, it's 40% off today. And I'm like, fuck.
I have a Coach bag I take to work that you got me.
I had to fucking sell one to someone this week.
Listen, I have a Coach bag that I wear out and about. I have my Coach wallet that I'll grab.
Too much
when
shit.
I just want to run out the door. Then I have this. It's a little Coors bag with Johnny Mac on it.
I'm on a closeout list.
Well,
They know me. They're like, I know you like this style. I'm like, I do like this style. Purse, it's a good purse. You should just.
Do they have a list of recipients?
I don't know.
They have to, because I get the same shit. Not from Coach.
No, I date people. The party gift's normally a Coach purse. Yeah.
To who?
Prospects.
Oh, prospects.
A prospect's having a birthday.
Oh, okay.
That's a good fucking first impression.
Yeah, I want to hear about that afterwards.
Did you get a phone call from anyone?
Yeah, but you're not really coming up though, and I'm okay.
Good.
And I'm okay with that.
Good.
Good Lord. The life you lead, sir.
Fire up your fireball, babies, guys. Hand on handle.
It's time. It's time.
I didn't know they came that big.
That's
Hold
what
on.
she said.
Hold on.
Ron Kaiser said, I'm Ron and I'm a recovering Catholic. Trevor said, what's up, team? A recovering Catholic.
Hey, Travers.
Trevor was at the game, too. He was up in the fucking suite.
Was he?
Yeah.
Living the life.
Rich guy.
I don't know.
He couldn't have Johnny Mac in for his birthday.
Did you see me and Johnny Mac made the big screen?
Oh, everybody saw.
Oh, we saw. Did you enjoy my happy birthday post?
I did.
Dude, I was so proud of that. I was so proud of that.
There's no topping that one. Do you want a shot glass?
No.
Okay.
You sure?
No, I gotta drive there. I gotta drive.
So do I.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on, Dave. There's rules.
He always gets a better view, like, from over here.
I don't agree with
That's
that.
because you sit at a table far away.
Rolling.
Oh, look, there's cheers.
Cheers.
Salud.
It's fake us.
Summer chaser.
Do you see he has a
A phone with my name in it?
No, a coaster for
I made a
his
shot glass coaster out of my mama wrapper
Oh, that's nice.
because I know how much.
Do you
you're
know
concerned
that
about
Ron's shot glass underneath her coaster left a mark? Lift up your
things.
coaster.
Well aware. Saw it.
Ron shot glass! Fucking Ron!
Buff that out.
I know I have to buff it out. I don't want to buff it out. Don't fuck my table up.
Hence my tiny coaster.
And I used to have a runner, a beautiful runner, a sparkly runner. Guess why I don't have the runner anymore?
Because we have all this shit.
Now you see why I thought there was a female that lived here?
No.
He had a runner. There's no
Another
There's no bachelor. that
We
has runners.
dated. Are you confused?
Forever ago. That was like a forever.
I didn't change at all. I look exactly the same.
He is aware of the definitions of armoire and duvet.
Yeah.
What about a duvet cover? Then you're getting heavy.
Also a duvet cover. I don't know what a duvet is. Do I need a cover for one? I don't even know if I own a duvet. I don't know what a cover will do.
Hey, has the fucking China.
Have you seen my china? My china's to die for. That china's to die for. Go look. Go. It's worth it. It's fucking beautiful.
I can see the blank from back there.
Your China is the tits.
I lost that in the second divorce, and I was like, I'm gonna rebuy all that shit. And
I'll
we
take
did.
the tits now.
To die for that china.
You said it that time.
And I think you have a full, like, 5 seconds, right?
I got more than that now.
Do you?
Yeah, I think I have a 6 or
Did I
an
buy
8.
you a gravy boat?
Oh, they're gold.
No, they're silver. They're silver. Go, I told you to go look.
Just once, can we have a formal dinner?
Yes, we did. We did before when I first got it. It happened.
Wearing tuxedos.
Yeah. Like, and then put the China away, and then just get fucked up.
Like the base. The base, like the.
Oh, in the back. The real crystal one from like 1929 is up in the cabinet. The real one.
Yeah, I'm into vintage China.
Ron said we need a new podcast. Vex's exes. This could last several seasons.
I mean,
Spicy.
it's half of what we do here.
I made a joke.
It probably would be healthy
In the-
if some of them came on.
in the words of my dear co-host, it's in the book.
Are we in the book?
I'm not.
I'm writing a new book.
No, I'm in the book.
In the new book. You didn't even read the old book.
Don't start that. You know who Johnny Mac read it.
So I tried to get
Reading it.
I tried to get Krishna's permission to put her name in the book, and she's like, "Yeah, no, don't
I was
do
in a
that."
really bad mood that month.
That month, it would have been so nice.
I was.
That month, that's a lady.
Michael Gregory said, "Are these all household furnishings you purchased for a big ass dog piss mattress.
He didn't even ask about my dog piss mattress that lasted
Is he
4
coming
days.
that Saturday?
He says he is.
Okay.
He's supposed to referee, isn't he?
No, but
Samantha's
Samantha's.
referee.
That was the last thing he said to me. He's like, "I will be back
She already got her
for your
outfit.
thing." Yeah, she sent me a video.
I haven't seen Robot since the 200th episode.
It'll be a big reunion, though, won't it?
So wait, August like 13th or whatever is the last time you saw that guy in person, and you
Yeah.
drank him under the table till he was retarded.
Yes,
He broke up a relationship for me right around where you're standing.
he did.
That happened.
The bullfrog.
For you?
Yeah.
Like, as
So-
a mediator?
No.
What he's saying is that at the time he caused the breakup of a relationship, but it was probably for the best.
That revisited a couple times too.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, they all.
back to the well, huh?
The reunion tour. I'm into that. Obviously, I gotta stop with that shit.
Yeah, you're like Kiss.
I'm like, are you sure you wanted to break? Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
pretty sure. Not quite sick of me yet? Yeah, try this.
Here we go now, right?
I don't know how you do that.
Saturday was rough, man.
I mean, I did an Irish goodbye. I was going to see my dad.
It didn't happen till we got in the
So I
bus.
heard, like I said, I heard a little bit after the fact, but nothing like.
Rough. They wouldn't leave my house. They wouldn't leave. I was just like,
You, sir, sure can pick 'em.
oh, I like her. She's a nice lady. She's just fucking crazy. I like her though. It worked out
Yeah.
for a minute. I'll tell you this: when it was time to go to dinner, like Wednesday night, I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to dinner
But
with."
you're not revisiting that situation.
It's not even an option. I was advised it's not an option,
Yeah, I
as it was screaming into the night.
I don't believe that either,
do.
And I'm serious this time. It threw shit at me.
which is why I don't believe it.
Yeah.
When the caveat of this time enters the ballgame, I question your validity.
Well, you haven't heard from her, right?
Not once. But the last time you brought her back into my life, last time.
That's not an option for me to do either.
Okay.
So you're.
I had that plumbing disaster. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
What?
What are you drinking?
We are.
Lion Shore Max protein shake, baby.
All right, I have questions about it.
Delicious with the Fireball.
I just asked.
I have questions about it.
Yes.
Is it equivalent to a meal?
It's got only 150 calories,
I don't know what that means. I don't know the
It's a
calories.
30 grams of protein,
Love that.
only 3 grams of carbs, and what's the other thing?
How much
Very
sugar?
low in saturated fat.
Yeah, how much sugar?
Far too
Oh, the
much.
sugars? The sugars?
That's I just stopped doing sugar. It just changed my life.
Total sugars, 1 gram.
And sure.
Yeah.
That's how you know we're fucking old, man. Like,
It's old people.
I
talking
take
about
4
the
vitamins every day.
Yeah.
Jesus, how did they? Wow.
You drink
Ow.
the green.
And sure is essentially chocolate milk for old people, so you should probably look
Here,
into
you
it.
want to take a sip of it?
No,
I want you to
I don't want to take a sip of
Let's
it,
just take a
You
sip.
do.
but I
I
don't
feel
want
like you
to.
do. We need a solid review of it.
Dave, can you take a sip of that?
I would love to.
Let me get you a shot glass.
Oh, get me a
I
shot
have
glass
one.
too.
Just pour it in here.
Jesus, now I want to sip.
It's very like
Chocolate
kind of
cinnamon?
watery.
Yeah, be
Chocolate.
delicious.
Chocolate.
Delightful.
Yeah,
Look,
go over
I
there.
drank rum
Warm
with
it up.
I drank rum with coffee last week, and I found out it was spectacular.
Hey, where's your shot glass?
Right there.
In his hand,
Tiny
waiting for
coaster.
shots.
It's not horrible.
See my tiny
I
coaster?
know it's cute.
I know.
I'm gonna buy tiny coasters.
Well, that's more than I
It's
wanted.
so
But okay.
helpful.
Can you? Owen has.
I just you put it on there.
Are you gonna video and take it?
Oh, hold
Yeah,
on.
wait.
It smells like farts.
It's not though.
What
I
did
didn't-
we say about smelling it before you go in?
You know what? I learned the hard way. Right? I'm not an intelligent person.
He's probably gonna tell me to fuck off after he drinks it.
It looks fun.
I would much prefer that to be cold.
Right, and I do put them in cold, but like I think it's not horribly bad.
No, it's not awful.
You want me to rinse
It
out?
literally is. Now
He doesn't give a
pour more
fuck.
fucking booze on it. That's how I fucking roll.
But it's not bad though.
It kills
Like,
germs.
It tastes better cold.
I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely exactly what I said it was. It's chocolate milk for old people.
I do like chocolate milk,
I know you do. You'll probably enjoy
but
it.
I haven't had chocolate milk since fucking April 4th, so I kind of
When
miss
it's
it.
cold, it's
Give him some.
He doesn't want any.
I think he does.
And I'm
I think
not
you're
gonna
making
push
it
him
up.
because then he'll yell at me.
I can't eat until noon.
It's a sip.
It's not food.
Look, it's
That
just,
entire bottle is 150
it's just
calories.
a quick little sip.
Yeah.
Give me a shot.
Fill it up again.
You just don't want to. You don't want to drink it, so you're making us drink it. Right there.
She was going to drink it until I
Right
asked what
there.
it was.
There's a cat. Yes.
And she gave me evil stares about just asking what it was.
All these years, you don't know where the shot glasses are yet? That's amazing to me. That's weird. They've never moved.
No,
She just drinks from the bottle.
my tumbler's filled with
My fucking pal.
I told that story yesterday how I stole your glass from a city hall in Wilmington.
I love that glass.
You bought these shot glasses too. And then somebody broke one New Year's. Thank you very much.
Assholes. Smells like farts,
It
right?
does smell chocolatey farts.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
It tastes way better than it smells, but it would be awesome cold.
It's definitely better cold, for sure.
I would drink it hot. It's fine.
The cold just gives it, like,
It's fine.
zhuzhes it up a little bit.
I don't like it room temperature. You can
Thank
probably
you.
heat it up and have it like a hot cocoa.
Yeah, you can. I put it in my coffee.
That's not unpleasant at all.
No, I told
But you saw the thing I just drank, so
was
this is like
was I not wrong? It tastes like chocolate milk for old
You
people.
drink the greens, that's a book.
yeah, the greens. Yeah, that's the yeah.
So it's, but
Do those greens just blow out your intestines?
The first time, yeah.
Just wrecks your bowels?
You lose a pound. I like that part.
Just like a horse neighing?
Veronica Vega said morning.
That Veronica Vaughn is one fine piece of ass.
Who never fucking called me yesterday, Veronica? Just saying.
Ooh.
And Ron Kaiser said do rum and ensure. Because remember, he liked it with the coffee, you guys.
Vex hid the rum from me after last week when I poured like 6 shots of it in my
That
cup.
happens.
We were banged up last week a little bit.
By the time we got done the show, I was cool. But there was a point where I sort of hit that peak a little bit, and I was a little more banged up than I thought I was going to be.
With the rum now.
Oh, it was delightful. Rum and coffee are 2 of my favorite things. More coffee than rum, but hey, it worked out fantastic, and I wasn't sad.
We got an hour, Mary. Fuck Hill. Come at the 10 o'clock hour.
Holy, in the 10 o'clock hour.
What time is it?
It's 9:09.
Oh, okay.
Restaurant sparks outrage after putting a sticker over no tip option on the checkout screen.
That's shit.
I've seen
That's-
this before.
Have you?
Yeah, in like smaller shops, like hole in the wall places.
Okay. How did it make you feel? With my hands mostly. Bump, bump.
I normally try to tip in cash with that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Coffee shops
I
and
agree.
stuff, like if it's,
Okay,
but still.
here's my thing. I'm generally pretty liberal about my tipping, right? If I go somewhere and like tipping is an option, a restaurant or bar, I generally way over tip, like a lot, because your job probably eats asshole. Like I can imagine that it's fucking terrible. Like because I know how much I hate people, and they probably really, really suck worse for you. So I always make sure that I over tip and do my best to be a pleasant guest. I really do. However, if I go to an establishment and like you're one of the establishments where like all you have done is push buttons on a computer screen to take my order and then just yell my name 2 minutes later, I don't know that that deserves a tip. And the fact that you have taken away my option to not tip you, you can suck a dick.
And if you're going to just pick up an order, like
Fuck that. I am not tipping when I pick up. Fuck that. I will look you in your face and not tip. You didn't do shit.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Okay, fuck.
Now I'll tell you what I really fucking hate. What I really fucking hate is when you use the self-checkout like at Wawa, and the thing comes up and says, "Would you like to donate the fucking to your..." No, motherfucker. Fuck your face. No. Fuck you. If I could hit no 30 fucking times, I would hit fuck no.
Don't they just keep the money anyway?
I
Where's the
don't know.
proof that they
Yeah.
fucking...
Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids. I don't know who them kids are. Fuck them.
I have one of those apps on my bank account that puts money away every week. I'm going to try and finally make it so every time I use the debit card, it uploads at $1 and takes the change.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to do that forever, and
I do that.
yeah, I think it's a good way to go. I want to do that this year.
I just burned through it on other ways, so it doesn't really matter. But it is nice to the point where, like, if you don't think about it for like a month or 2 or 3,
It'll collect some
and
money.
you're like, I don't really have, fucking around money this week, you know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, turns out I have $287. Let's fuck around.
Fine.
To find out.
And then we find out. I fucked around last week and found out.
The fuck around and find out the answer.
Oh my god. I fucked around while Starscream was on stage, and I found the fuck out. Jesus.
Yeah, because no one watched us because you're powered.
Well, because everyone was busy buying me drinks. I don't know what I did.
double set.
Nobody bought Johnny Mac that many drinks.
He was on stage.
Also true.
And then as soon as we were done, poof, it was over. Because I looked up, I loaded the bus, and there was just me, my bass player, and his wife. And I was just like, how'd that happen? Like, everybody's fucking gone.
Oh. I was,
Were you drunk? Buzzed?
Yeah, a little bit. I was, yeah.
Feeling no pain.
I was good. I mean, define drunk. Because me drunk and normal people drunk, that's a whole different world.
High tolerance.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Okay, so we have comments. Johnny Mac, hello everyone. Sorry for my lateness. I was working on the foreword for my new book, Epstein Island, the Michael Gregory years.
Oh, Michael Gregory, you may have been dethroned.
That's fucking great.
And then Trevor wrote, I'll tip at restaurants, bars, or the dudes delivering a couch, but hell no, I'm not tipping at Primo's when I'm picking up my sandwich. And I 100%
Amen.
agree.
Right. And the fact that you have taken away the option, you can suck a fat dick.
I want to ask a question to everyone, and I want your reaction, okay? 2 weeks ago, I did vocals in New Jersey for the record. I'm driving back. I'm starving. I order very specific Santucci's pizza. And I just, to pay delivery, it's like an astronomical price, but it's worth it because they don't have a delivery driver. You got to go through the apps. So I do like the grub.
Like your favorite pizza
It's
spot?
my favorite pizza.
Santucci's?
It's so good.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I'm timing this.
I don't want to interrupt, but I got to let you into a heartbreak. About 2 years ago, mine and my wife's like the spot, the place I will drive a half hour away from my house to go get. Dude, they closed and it broke my fucking heart. When your favorite pizza place goes down, it ruins you. If that place ever closes, you will be sad.
Then
I'm
you're
telling
forced
you.
to go to Wawa.
He sold it and he died.
Sorry for your loss.
Wawa pizza's
Oh.
fucking
I don't
great.
want to talk about it.
It's fucking great.
Krishna, have you eaten Wawa pizza?
I haven't eaten.
So you don't know.
In like a decade,
So you don't know.
Okay, so
Why?
Then don't start.
Yeah, that's a very uppity sentence there, young lady.
I haven't eaten a Wawa since 1997.
Look, acting.
Close.
Grand gestures. Acting.
Why don't you go to Wawa?
Oh, I'm vegan now. I've been vegan for like a decade. And
I'm
so,
unaware of the vegan options at the Wawa.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So once I just stopped. I couldn't eat my meatball subs. I couldn't get hoagies anymore.
Their
And
meatball subs are the tits from them, though.
yeah, that's what I used to do. Like after that would be my drunk meal.
The
You
meatballs
know,
are
just
the
a
best.
That's what
meatball
everybody
with
did.
with American.
Oh, me too. With the American, that's the combination.
What's that?
Onions.
Meatballs? with American?
Yeah.
No, wrong.
You don't know.
Trevor said those corporations use those donations as a tax write-off. If you're going to donate, just do it on your own.
Facts. That's why I
Yeah.
don't. Fuck those people.
I knew that.
At the time or place when I'm buying.
So, I'm a provolone guy with the meatballs, not American.
Yes.
Everybody's different.
So I have, if I get really, really banged up, which happens from time to time, not often, but from time to time, I eventually hit this like autopilot stage, and I have a very specific pickup at Wawa once I have hit that autopilot
This drunk
stage.
meal,
Yeah, it is classic meatball, provolone and Parmesan, Cool Ranch Doritos, a small side of mac and cheese, and a cherry Coke.
oh, don't. I would try the next
I
time.
eat the meatball sandwich, and then I use the Cool Ranch Doritos as scoops to eat the mac and cheese, and it's fucking bangers.
It's fire anyway. I've done
That
that
sounds
before.
amazing.
It's so
I
good.
feel like I've ordered that exactly except with Mountain Dew.
Yeah, okay,
I
Mountain Dew is
haven't had a
acceptable.
Dorito in a decade.
Oh my god, with the mac and
Oh, you did too many.
That sounds very
I haven't eaten a Dorito. I haven't
didn't hear what you
eaten
said.
Doritos since 2000.
What did you say? Because he spoke over you.
Uppity.
I'm uppity as fuck.
You are. You're smug even.
Look around.
Smug.
Yeah, we had a bass player quit, and he wrote that I was smug. Then I looked it up. Totally smug. Had no idea.
Turns out you are.
Wrote it where?
Ron said,
Like texting me.
you ain't gonna shit right for a week after that, D.
Did you just? Was that a bad Santa reference?
It really was.
But he's
Jack
not,
Tripper.
But he's also not right. Yeah. John Ritter is funny as shit.
I love John Ritter. Three's Company was my fucking go-to.
But
as a child.
him as the straight guy in Bad Santa, dude, it is
Fuck that.
movie genius. He's so good.
The gay guy in Sling Blade. It was fucking amazing. And he had this like high top fade thing. You're like, whoa, Jack Tripper. He's like, do you know what it means when a man loves a man? He's like, yeah, funny, haha, that's funny, queer.
He says, I don't want to tell anybody how to live their life, but he was fornicating in the women's dress. Listen, buddy, I've fucked a lot of fat chicks in my day. I've never fornicated anybody. Dude, he is so good at that, just the deadpan straight guy. I honestly think Bad Santa's amazing, but it's the backup characters that make that movie. John Ritter and Bernie Mac make that film, dude. They're fucking hilarious.
Mac is it with the toes? Get in there! It's so good.
I'm not one to promote abstinence. I should hope the hell not. You're the goddamn human race.
Well, we wouldn't want that, would we?
I have some questions, though, about when did you decide to be vegan?
Yeah, like 10 years ago.
For what reason?
I learned a lot of stuff.
Is it a video on the YouTube?
A video on the YouTube? No, not necessarily, but I did watch a documentary because I was a vegetarian for a year and a half. I really stopped eating meat or beef like 15 years ago because it was fucking my stomach up. Like,
okay. So it was a legitimate health
issue. I had way too
issue.
many colonoscopies for somebody under 30, and so the doctor.
It's okay. I've had a lot of stuff in my butt too.
Yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun.
I've never had a colonoscopy.
Oh, you should. How old are you?
It was a joke.
I'm never getting one. I don't give a fuck.
You totally should.
Couldn't care less. I'm going to die of the cancer? Done. Done.
The cancer.
Me and Johnny Mac are scheduled to. We got.
Couldn't care less.
Do it together, dude. Yeah.
We do a 2 for 1.
Two
Just Uber back and forth.
I'm going to die from the cancer.
Listen, the prep is the worst.
There we go.
And then you get
How about this? How about this? We'll both get colonoscopies and do it on the show.
That would be
That's your
entertaining.
name, get colonoscopies.
I'll drive you.
Yeah,
down.
I'm 100% on board with this.
You invited me to wrestling, but I would instead watch this.
You should go to the wrestling. We need a wrestler. Come on, participate.
Can we do this? Can we really do this?
You can do whatever you want.
Come on.
Colonics.
I don't want a
Yeah.
colonoscopy.
Neither do I, but we do it. No, I will suffer for my art, sir. This is the show.
You can totally suffer. I'll film it. You do that.
Snap though. They give you some good anesthesia.
I'm cool with that.
I don't want anesthesia. I don't want any of it. It's like the thing of it is, you might get colon cancer and you might die, right? It's not even in my family, by the way. That's not a thing that happens in my family. They fucking get lung cancer from smoking and drink themselves to death. Neither of which is going to happen to me.
Hey, shut up.
Just saying, that's my family. So I'm not getting one. I don't give a fuck. And then here's the thing. Not married, no children, live in this giant house by myself and a bunch of guitars. If I died of the cancer, it's okay. I'm okay with it. I'm not. The irony is I'm never going to die. You want to live forever. I'm the one stuck living forever.
I'm going to live forever. I want to learn how to fly.
In that movie, Blood In and Blood Out, which I was watching last week,
Yeah.
the guy from Fame is in that fucking movie.
Yeah, the dude that,
Shit, I don't know.
Ron Kaiser said he's not going to say fuck stick in front of the children.
Is he?
he's
Is
not going
he?
to say fuck stick in front of children.
Is he?
Firehead said morning off. Ron Kaiser said, do you want the colonoscopy or shit in a box and send it back to them? Because that's your other option.
Oh, I'll shit in a box.
Oh, 100%.
It's the color guard or whatever.
Yeah.
Color guard or something.
I'll shit in a box.
Do you think I haven't previously shit in a box?
Bro,
Johnny Mac shit in the bathtub one time.
I think I
shit
shit in a
somebody's
trash
glove box.
bag.
Yes, it was
I shit in a trash
almost
bag earlier this year. So I don't give a fuck. It happens.
Get someone shit right on your
I mean,
floor.
if you've been camping, you shit in boxes.
I don't camp. The fuck? What? I own a house. What is sleep in the dirt
She's
ever?
vegan. She's trying to be one with nature.
Yeah, do that.
They go hand in hand.
Do you not shave anymore? Is that a whole thing? Under your arms? I don't do that shit in my life. I shave under my fucking arms. I'm never sleeping in the woods ever. Ever.
I would totally shit in the woods if I had.
If it's a big enough camper with like television and air conditioning, maybe I'll go.
American eyes.
Like when I go on vacation, I want fucking let's go sleep in the woods. What, I poor?
Oh, I did that.
People sleep in the woods all day. I don't have a job. No house. I'm good. I do both.
Fair.
Yeah. Fuck that.
I've been
I used to
here.
keep a second house just so when I get divorced, I would never sleep in the fucking woods ever. You remember that house? Really
You are
small.
always prepared.
Fair. That's a good point. I mean,
Very smug, it turns out.
You are. I agree with that statement. You are a bit smug from time to time.
And Dave's good for what he does.
All right.
I'm good for what I do.
Our dear friend Krishna here has debunked this next story.
Bullshit.
Letter written by nun while possessed in 1676, air quotes, finally, air quotes, translated with a computer. 31-year-old nun wrote in ancient shorthand using the ancient Greek, Latin, Runic, Arabic alphabets. The Holy Trinity is dead. The system works for no one, and Styx is certain. And I'm like, so they're back on tour? Did I miss something? But she wasn't referring to the rock band, ironically enough.
It's too bad because Styx is kind of fucking awesome.
Yeah. All right, let's ask, before we go to the whole thing that you uncovered, this fucking Lettergate, this is a thing. Styx. They fired the Dave and the Vex from Styx 20 years ago.
Yes.
They replaced him with like somebody else. How do you feel about that? Because he can still sing.
Ron Kaiser said Vex wants to go glamping, and Firepants said, ha, you're all about the glamping.
Apparently you're into glamping.
Yeah, her and her granddaughter camped in my backyard, and I was like, bye-bye, and I went to bed in my giant fucking bed in my giant room.
Deuces, I'm out.
We did, we made s'mores, I think.
Yeah, and
they
you
were,
went to the pool.
across the street with the hall. They have an in-ground pool. Oh, it's fancy.
While you were camping?
Yeah, I had a full day. It was a beautiful thing. And then I slept in my giant bed. Now, back to this. They fired their guy. The guy. Like Dennis DeYoung, I believe is his name?
Yeah. I think
Fired.
That's right.
Straight fired. What are your thoughts on this?
Why? Do we know why? Is there a reason?
All right. It depends who you fucking ask, right? The band breaks up because, let's be honest, by 83, Styx is trash. 84, maybe it's over, right? So they break up. Now the reunion time in the 90s comes back. They finally get the band back together. They get the original guitar players. Tommy Shaw from fucking Damn Yankees fame is back, and the whole band's back together. And the singer's like, hey, man, I know we have a tour booked, and we all need the money. I have developed a fucking, hold on, what is the word? Allergicness to the stage, allergy to the stage lights. And I have to get, like, treatment. And that face you're making, the guitar player's like, fuck this guy. I'm going on fucking tour. I got an ex-wife. I got babies to feed. Fuck this. And they just hired a new guy and went on tour without him.
All right.
So I felt bad. Then they did the behind the music in like 2001 or some shit. And the guy's like, I don't know why they left me. I was just sick for a little while and I recovered. Then his wife gets on there. She's like, that's his fucking band. I don't know why the fuck they went out with it. He named the fucking band.
My fucking brand.
Exactly.
She's more pissed.
So it was very sad. And then they were like, and then the band's like, dude, he was a dick. Like, say what you want to say. That guy was kind of a dick. So we're just glad that we get to tour without that fucking guy. And what are you going to do?
If he was a dick, oh well, tough shit.
But whose perception? Every bass player that left this band thinks I'm a dick. I don't think I'm a dick. You know what I mean? So it's like, whose perception?
I don't know. It's hard to say. I've never been fired from a band for being a dick.
I was one time I was fired. Never fired again.
I was fired from a band, but not for being a dick.
I was probably fired for being a dick.
They thought the other guy was better.
They were wrong.
They fucking were. Turns out they were.
So I'm serious. So they get rid of the guy. How do you feel about it? So Styx is still on tour, and they're making a lot of money. They make a living. And the singer who started the whole fucking thing, who wrote Lady, that's his jam, isn't even in the band.
I mean, that sucks for him, but like I said, if there was a cohesive vote, everybody else was like, hey, you're kind of a dick. If one guy says you're a dick, if two guys say you're a dick.
It's like 6 guys.
That's like 6 dudes, and Styx had a lot of fuckers in it. And if all 6 were like, hey, you're a dick, there's a good chance you might just be a dick.
Or
also, he's a singer, so there's a really good chance he's a dick, or at least smug.
Or is everybody midlife crisis broke and needs this tour, and he can't go out for another 8 months or a year until he gets past this fucking illness? And then
also possible too.
And
also,
they're like, well, we're going.
How serious is this illness?
Well, he doesn't have any more.
Johnny Knox said Like a Virgin is about a girl who digs a guy with a big dick. I don't know where that's coming from.
That's from Reservoir Dogs. It's the conversation they have in the diner at Reservoir.
No, but I don't know where it's coming up with that.
I don't know why we're talking about
That's your husband. You touch his dick.
True.
Okay.
Oh, Johnny Mac.
Giggity.
Did he enjoy the happy birthday at the police?
He did. The thing,
It looked like
He looked upset.
He looked very concerned.
he was mortified. He called me an asshole, flipped my cap, but then he was like okay with it.
I hate that shit. Like when I go to like Applebee's, I'm just fucking happy birthday, I lose my shit.
But like my son
Flip the table.
My son bought a ticket last minute because he wanted to surprise him.
I saw that.
Yeah. And then his 2 cousins were there. The fucking black old guy usher yelled at me, and then I screamed back at him because there was nobody sitting in like 4 seats next to me.
So you put your son there.
Well, I put him there just until the people would show up. Not a big deal because he had a ticket. So Eric's sitting down, and then all of a sudden a lady and her husband come, and I'm like, oh, I'll get him up. The fucking guy comes down, and he's like, yo, is that kid with you? I'm like, shut the fuck up. He's my kid. He's sitting 6 rows down. He has a fucking ticket. And he's like, well, I'm just saying, like, nobody can be sitting there. I fucking heard
He was doing his job.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. And he didn't even yell back at
It
you.
was really annoying, though. And then, like, I was pissed off because Johnny Mac gave him, like, a fucking high five when he came by. I'm like, don't ever do that again. Like, fuck that guy.
No, that's like a
I need you
guy
to be angry on my behalf.
trying to smooth over the tribe. Like, let's be groovy and have a nice day.
We're not doing that. We were still.
You know what that was? He's like, broads? Yeah, broads. That's what that was. That's what that was.
But it was fun, though. We had great seats, but the girl came down and she was like, John, and he got up like he thought she was going in a row. And then she's like, hey, everybody has a friend. And he was like, and then he's like, you asshole. He's like, I hate you. And I just started laughing.
Yeah, I don't like that shit. Don't fucking sing
where
my
they
birthday.
throw the confetti and they
he
sing it.
threw the confetti on him and shit.
He didn't look
He
happy.
got a cap, he got a shirt, he got a fucking Phillies cape, but he did not put the cape on.
I would have rocked the fuck out of a cape.
I'm not surprised.
Any
by that.
excuse.
So stoked.
Any excuse to wear a cape.
I need a
Okay, so
cape.
Ron Kaiser said a little from column A, a little from column B. Michael Gregory said, I don't really take it that Vex was fired and more or less challenged him over a parking space. And Johnny Mac said, no, Michael Gregory, it was over who had the better eyebrows.
Wait, who said a thing about the parking space?
Michael Gregory. And then Johnny Mac said it was over who had the better brows.
There's no fucking... I have the better brows. Every fucking time. It's all I have.
When you get your shit
I
just flashed back to a memory of you.
Please, on the microphone.
nice and loud.
Tell the world, all of us and 6 other people.
There was a show coming up. I don't know. And you picked me up from work, and you were just pissed, absolutely livid that this girl fucked up your brows because you would get your brows waxed. And I think I can't remember if there was like a different girl there, but it went on for the entire weekend. This fucking bitch. My look every time he passed a mirror.
And there were a lot of mirrors in that house.
What the fuck? Like, and just
It just happened again.
Well,
I gotta be honest, it has not happened in many, many, many years. I pay a lot of money. I over tip. I pay double. If it's 10, I pay 20. If it's 20, I pay 40. I double everything because I want that shit dope, right? I sit down and she had like a babushka thing on. So she's like, I don't know what that means. So she sits down and I'm like, that's not my regular lady, but I'm not gonna say shit. I'm like, all right, just clean them up. She's hitting it. And I saw her wince on my right eye. I saw her and I was like, all right, I'm not gonna say shit. And then they show you the mirror. I can't see in their lights. I have to be in my environment, in my car or my house. I get in the car and I look, and this one's way too thin, like girl thin. Like not that that's bad, but then this one wasn't girl thin, so it didn't really even out. So I looked at it and I was like, all right, just gotta wait it out. And I went on vacation that way. I had a show that way. I dealt with it. I lived.
You didn't say something.
Well, I left until I knew I left. No. Then I went back. We had a show last weekend, so I have to go back. It has been like 8 weeks. I waited a long fucking time to try and come in. And I was like, the last time I was here, you did this one way too thin. She's like, was it to me? And I'm like, oh, yes. She's like, well, it doesn't look to me. I'm like, I stayed away for 8 weeks. I'm just saying they have to be even. What?
Sounds like a contender.
This is just making me laugh because I can envision it, and you make the visual. Someone needs to put a funhouse mirror in Vex's house so his eyebrows look popped up.
If somebody changed that mirror and didn't tell me, I'm like, ah!
Like puts that warp
like a filter on it. Yeah.
Oh my god.
That would be amazing. And I didn't want that mirror. That was a gift, but I love it.
But it goes with everything. It really ties in the room.
That's really good. Really does.
There was third wife stuff still hanging on the wall, so I'm glad they replaced that.
No tiki torch.
No tiki. Oh! And then left them!
So pissed.
Fucking bitch! Not that I'm bitter.
It sounds like you're a little bitter.
I'm bitter as fuck!
And smug.
I am
It's a
smug.
bad combination. But look at it this way. At least you're not just good for what you do.
I got a price yesterday to cut back that giant tree in front of the house.
Yeah.
And it's just as much as it's going to cost me to buy a hot tub. And I'm like, which one do I get?
If something happens with that tree, homeowners, bro, let that tree go.
But a hot tub.
Treat yourself.
Did you literally just say treat yourself?
That's a great show. It's a great show. Did you watch all of it? Because the ending's not so good. It gets really fucking weird at the end.
Ron Cotter said always the hot tub.
Always the hot tub.
I
Always.
think I'm going to be... What'd you say?
Do the hot tub.
I think I'm going to be responsible and cut the tree back.
Fucking
Where
cow.
would you get the hot tub from?
Amazon.
Oh, okay. Because I see them Coleman ones they show.
See, I never get a price on that. I see them, and I'm like, maybe I'll do it. I don't want a fucking payment. I just want to pay my $5,000 to get my fucking tub. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
the guy
I know a guy who has one. I can ask him what he paid for it.
the
ask
guy
him.
that I dated that you know that does welding.
He has one?
He had one at his sister's, and it was one of those Coleman ones, right? Like the inflatable ones. And I gotta tell you.
Oh, I'm not rocking inflatable.
Okay,
I'm not.
well, just
Look,
saying,
look.
you know, for
The
cutting
fuck
up
outta
on
here.
Too much like
a
camping for
budget.
him.
I mean, you go ahead and
No.
go
What is this, a fucking raft? Fuck this
Yeah,
shit.
for $800, you can get like the ultimate inflatable one.
with the,
What am I, poor?
Listen,
Fuck that.
I budget, so see, I would get that first.
Oh, we know.
No, but that's to me that I would just save until I had enough of the $5,000 to buy the real one, because to me, like $5,000 and $1,000, fuck that. That's $6,000. I just want my fucking hot tub. And then I have one in my bathroom, the jets, the whole thing. But now I want to sit in nature
But you don't want to camp.
with a friend.
Would you get like a canopy over it?
No, and then you can use them in the winter. That's amazing. It's 30 degrees out. You crank that fucker up, just sit there, and you're like, this is awesome. I would
You're
love
gonna
to.
need an electrician.
No,
I have
really?
one.
Right, okay.
I'm in the trades. I know everybody. Shit.
I'll have that shit done in an hour.
Our bathroom guy is no longer in the mix, unfortunately. But fucking rob somebody for $3,000. God damn it! Not that I'm bitter.
Which guy?
Eastbound and down.
Loaded up and trucking. We gon' do what they say can't be done. We got a long way to go, and it's
Short time to get there.
We're eastbound. Just
Watch our bandit run.
Yeah.
Why do you always start songs in a higher key? I hate you.
Because I sing high, like a lady.
You do kind of.
You're like, eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. Eastbound and down. Like, I can go fucking up, dude.
I see that.
Dude, on the new... Go ahead.
Michael Greger said, Vex on Vex Hot Tub podcast coming soon. Firepants said, you're going to sit outside, LOL.
I did last night for like an hour staring at that moon.
Were you sweating?
It was nice.
It
No,
was...
by that time it was nice.
Yeah, because you wait till like 9:30, and it was pleasant. There wasn't really a breeze, but I just stared at that fucking moon, listening to music. The cat was on my fence, that homeless cat. I was like, what's up,
Are
man?
you going to bring the cat inside?
Because he doesn't like
Oh,
me.
he doesn't
I would take him in 3 seconds. I love that cat. He does not like. He wants to be feral.
Maybe he thinks
I
you're smug.
understand.
I am smug. It turns out.
Probably.
And then Firepants just said, what about the bugs, LOL?
Nothing yet. It's early in the season. They're coming, but nothing yet. Plus, they don't really bite me. They don't. They want. You know, in August when they're about to die and they know they're about to die, that's when they start attacking me. But like I can sit there all summer. I'm fine.
Also, if you want a good natural remedy for that, to keep bugs away from you, like if you have like your deck area, around the deck, you just have to sprinkle coffee grounds all over the place, and they won't go anywhere near it.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
I don't know where you get any coffee grounds.
The electrician at the coffee place.
Oh, yeah,
Where
that.
would we get the coffee grounds?
I can provide.
Do you know that
several
once I
coffee
had to get coffee beans from you for fire pants and you never brought them, so I had to buy them on Amazon and didn't tell you?
grounds? No.
Yeah, it happened.
Were they grinded coffee beans or legit?
No, real beans. She needed for one of her fucking projects. I just sent them to her house. I was like, Dave's gonna bring them, then you didn't.
Well, that's because I didn't have any that week.
Johnny Mac said, as soon as Vex gets his hot tub, the crows are going to come by to chill out with you.
Dude, I do love the
And
crows.
he also said, I heard that tiki torches are real good for keeping bugs away, LOL.
Yeah, that's funny. Quick.
That's funny, but it's not.
Because I don't think those citronella candles really work that well either.
They must though. We had them out there. It was fine. That little, you buy the can, you light it up. It was fine.
I can tell you this: the mosquitoes fuck my day up. Like, I could be hanging out with 10 people outside, and 9 of them will not get a mosquito bite, and I will look like fucking.
But just
Abused.
rubbing alcohol on your stuff. That's what I do.
Your Windex, dude.
See, I mean, it's
Goes
not
way fast as fuck.
You
Too.
just use gasoline,
Shut up. I mean, yes.
not just on your penis.
On the new record, there is a chorus that is so fucking high vocally, I sang it one time. I doubled it, and I had to do it line, stop, 4 lines. I'm never singing it again, ever. That's it. It's on the record. He's got to fly it through the song. I'm never singing. Dude, it blew out everything.
Why do I do this to myself?
It sounds. Oh, yeah, he likes to blow the shit out.
Probably did.
Fucking Bon
Look at
Jovi.
nerds.
Fucking hate that guy.
I know you do.
You watched it? Fuck that guy.
Yeah. And then he was talking about Richie Sambora. It's funny when the host asked, well, are you and Richie Sambora friends? He kind of got like a blank look and goes, well, I mean, we've been in touch.
They're not friends.
So no.
So letter written by none while possessed.
You have one.
That's Officer Ron's. That's weird.
Sorry,
So Krishna fucking starts researching the topics, and she's like, yeah, this is from like 5 years ago, Vex. I'm like, this is from May 2024. And she's like, no. And she sent me the story, and I was like, fuck.
It's 2017.
Yeah.
All right. So since you have some innate knowledge of this, please lay it on us. Why is it fake?
No. She didn't say it was fake.
Oh, I
It's
thought-
just not. It's not.
That's
recent
generally
news.
what I thought debunked meant.
No, breaking news. It came out in May. It's a story from 17.
And
Oh,
it's
okay.
just getting recirculated with the statements.
So how real do we think it is?
I was down with it until the river Styx. I feel like, like that's what they called it then. You understand? So he was like, demonic Satan hell. Maybe. But it was like, yo, Styx is certain for everyone. I feel like the devil's a little more eloquent than that.
They also thought this lady was just like
Correct.
schizophrenic or something.
What was I do? The Borat.
Which in 17, what was it? What was
It was
the year?
1676.
Like, yeah.
All right. So I now have some remnants of the old people chocolate.
Oh no.
It has turned my shop into a vile color.
Yeah, it looks like piss. That's what piss looks like when you roof. That's roofing piss. That's roofing
It looks
piss.
like a Long Island sort of though, or something.
But I'm still going to drink it because, you know,
can't watch
for the
you.
program.
I'm watching with my face.
You what?
I'm watching it with my face.
Oh, it's not going to be good. It's going to be unpleasant at
Then
best.
why are you doing it? There's a sink. There's soap. I could have gotten you another shot
I
glass.
don't care.
You obviously care. You brought it up.
It's more fun this way.
Yeah, you never know.
You're not watching as you watch.
Okay.
Down to match, Dave.
I just keep on saying it's a
And
Long Island.
shorter.
I bet you like it.
fireball.
It's good, isn't it?
That's why the mosquitoes love you. Blood is
How's it
cinnamon
in the
and
summer
mamba.
chaser?
It's
Is it shit?
it's certainly not as good as rum and coffee, but not awful. I didn't
How many
hate it.
shots in are we today?
That's 2.
That's 3.
That's
No,
2.
it's true.
Oh, the other one was a chocolate milk shot.
Mhm.
All right.
That's going to have no effect. Don't worry, I'll be fine.
Okay.
How many weeks ago did we do this? You know, just I'm fine now.
The inshore canceled out the.
I can't
initial
be bothered.
shot.
The insurer has bought me some brandy. Sometimes you gotta smack a bitch.
Stop it, Dave. Please.
Have you seen that interview? Do you know who Barbara Walters is or was?
Yes.
Okay, so Barbara Walters interviews Sean Connery in like 1980 or 81. And she's like, I had a rumor that you sometimes have to smack a bitch or whatever she said. And he's like, yes. And you're like, what? He's like, well, sometimes you tell her again. And, and he didn't do that with his hand, but he just totally justified it. Didn't affect his career, didn't fuck up anything. He's in The Rock 10 years after that. Like,
He
he
gave no shits.
didn't give a fuck. He's like, sometimes it's got to be done. Barbara, I'm sorry.
But are you though?
He's like, I'm not really sorry. No.
We'll just go home and fuck the prom.
And her husband does a really good.
Sean Connery.
Yeah, there you go.
Where's the Sean Connery picture? Is he still on the table?
We have cleared out the debris
Why?
because it was getting a bit
Did you
fucking
see how much
heavy.
crap there was here?
It doesn't matter.
You didn't even notice, by the way, so don't act like you give a
I sit
fuck.
back here, though.
But like,
Yeah.
it's been
It
clear.
was getting congested.
Looks pretty clean in here.
It was bad. It
It
was like,
wasn't that it was dirty. There was just a lot
yeah,
of
it
shit.
was, there was a lot of stuff. And then I kept Andy out because next weekend's his big weekend.
It is.
6-1.
It's a big weekend, Mr. Lawler.
I didn't hear what you said, Tiffany.
I said the trophy looks good in the corner.
It does look good, right? I had clear
Did
off.
you choose the pink? Is that pink or purple star?
I chose that.
It's fantastic, by the
My
way.
cousin works at a trophy shop, and I'm like, I gotta have a pink star on here. The blue and the yellow is kind of like Delaware colors for Johnny Zero.
Okay.
I didn't realize it was that. Watch that glass thing.
Really is
Yeah.
spectacular.
It is.
Pretty good.
And you get to choose like the gentleman in the middle and the eagles.
Yeah, I
Falcons
just
or
told my
what was
cousin,
that?
like, this is what we're doing. This
Falcon
is what
punch.
The Johnny Zero and Andy Kaufman Intergender Wrestling Memorial Trophy. And we didn't put a number on it because we can use it every year.
Yes.
Are we doing this next year?
Let's see how.
'Cause
Let's see how next week turns.
Krishna won't even compete. Like, I can't, like, now I lost my third. Like, there's a whole thing.
We'll figure something out.
It's gonna be crazy.
It's going to be fun.
Look, at worst, we're gonna do a Saturday podcast and get hammered on air.
No.
And wear
I
silly
have
outfits.
one ringer strong woman. So if she
Oh, I
faces
know.
all three male competitors, it's still intergender wrestling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like she's gonna whip everybody's ass.
Dude, she's pretty
I think
fucking
she's-
tough
I
lady.
got my money on her 110%.
And she literally put the chokehold on her full-grown son practicing, and he wouldn't tap, so he passed out in her living room.
Firecan said, "Where's all your cheerleaders?"
You know, you're demanding a lot for somebody who backed out of the.
But yeah, you pulled out of the competition. It was designed. It was designed for her.
It
And
wasn't because if she fucks her foot up, she's really.
I thought about this. I know she's not going to listen, but I thought about this. I was in the bouncy house myself Tuesday night. I got to tell you, the footing's tricky. It's not going to be like a real. It's going to be.
She's not doing it.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying she's not doing it.
Whatever. It was for her. And then Gail, trip canceled, but getting surgery on her leg.
Oh shit.
I know.
Who was Veronica?
Gail the snail.
If that person competes, the ground rule is no filming her, which I'm down with.
Okay, yeah.
I'm fine with
Yeah,
that.
that's fine, yeah.
So she might compete. I think this one should compete.
I agree.
Athletic, vegan, taste for blood.
Could you imagine though?
Nobody called me athletic.
Your cardio is falling off the charts.
Negative.
Could you imagine though if our one contender female just fucking takes it all? Like that would be
That would
chef's
be-
fucking kiss right
Yeah.
there.
She's a tough broad,
I
dude.
don't think that's not a possibility. That very well may
Is she
happen.
like a bigger person? Or is she like petite?
She's not like.
She's thick, man.
Yeah, but you know what though? I'm telling you, she even with Derek, I think.
Low center of gravity, solid build, and was married to an MMA athlete for. Yeah, so she's
Oh, that's cool.
he practiced on her for 20 years. She's ready to go.
I'm excited.
Johnny Nash said, "How on earth did you get Snuffy to compete?" And then Firepan said, "It's not about her." Remember, because I guess you must have said like this for her or something. And then Michael Gregory said, "Our surprise entrance into the tournament, the masked Snuffleupagus." Is there going to be like entrance music?
No,
Okay.
I'm not paying any of that
No, I'm
shit.
saying like.
No, because we're filming.
Oh,
So
okay.
if you film it and then we're going to put it out somehow, I guess on YouTube or whatever, you can't have music.
That's right.
We are the entertainment.
But I'm
Oh
saying,
my
you
God!
have like your TV on with the music loop and stuff, like you normally do, right? When you have parties.
But this is going to be outside.
I know, but I still want to hear some fucking music. You know how I get about the music.
When you're in the house, there'll be music. There's a fucking jukebox. Have you seen it?
Yeah,
It does exist.
It does exist. Yeah, you didn't even see it either.
No, I
Just got that shit. Yeah.
Where were we? Okay, so this nun lady. Right?
Nun lady. All right, a few things before you get there. Became a nun at 15 years old back in the 1600s. This is when she's 31 years old. There's a theory she might have fucking went a little cray-cray. But she was well educated, so she had a firm understanding. But these are ancient alphabets. And they couldn't figure it out until a computer deciphered it. Kind of like the Zodiac Killer, something like that. Like it was like, but go ahead, sir.
On a bit of a side note, have you watched that new movie Immaculate yet?
No.
Tiff?
I have not. What streaming platform is that on?
Prime maybe?
Immaculate?
Yeah.
I hate
It's a
Prime.
horror movie, right? Like the...
It's kind of a horror movie, yeah.
You know what I watched yesterday? Go ahead.
Brief synopsis.
Go ahead.
American woman is a nun, has always wanted to be a nun, becomes a nun. Her parish in America closes and she is relocated to a parish in Italy. She arrives there, and after she arrives there, she becomes pregnant, and after a doctor's examination, she has never had the coitus. I'll leave you with that. That's the general consensus of things, and then shit gets weird after that.
It's a prequel, right?
No, I don't think so.
I think I saw it in the theater.
It was just recently out. Like,
Yeah.
It's new.
I think I saw it in the theater.
Okay. Sydney Sweeney's in it, the blonde girl.
I don't know anybody's name. Who's the priest?
Nobody I know.
Maybe I didn't see it. Mine's a prequel. The one I saw is a prequel.
Okay. No, I don't.
Oh, it is. Never mind. You would have known. Never mind. So this isn't it. What's the name of it?
Immaculate. It's
Immaculate.
The end gets real dark. Like real
Here's some
dark.
information about Immaculate.
Does the baby
An
like
American
eat it?
nun
We're
embarks
not
on
gonna
a
talk
new
about it.
journey
I'm not
when
gonna
she
give you
joins a
plot
remote
notes.
convent in the Italian countryside.
Huh?
The one guy on the cast list looks like Hitler.
It's not. I assure you.
She gave birth to Hitler.
You know what's fucked up? The same plot is in the movie I just saw,
Okay.
but it's like the precursor to The Omen, whatever the fuck that was called.
Oh yeah.
It's the same fucking plot.
All regurgitated
What?
plot lines.
Why would you say that?
Because Hollywood's bullshit, and so is rock and roll.
Whoa!
We're still spitting out the same shit. None of us have reinvented the wheel, dude. We just play rock and roll.
And good rock and roll.
Oh yeah, I don't say that. Fuck. I have a blast doing it,
There's a thing called stealing like an artist.
and I'm good for what I do.
You remember the Ozzy quote?
Just not paying attention at all.
Doing things over
Good
here.
musicians borrow, great artists steal.
Like Led Zeppelin?
Fucking there you go. I'm not a Zeppelin fan.
Fuck Led
None of us like Zeppelin. Yeah.
And I don't think you guys like Rush either. I know Johnny Mac hates Rush.
You can't
Who the
Rush.
fuck tried to justify Rush to me the other night? Was it Ron?
It was Ron.
I was so mad.
I was disappointed.
Rush is fucking amazing.
Yeah, it was last week.
You're in blasphemous. Shut the fuck up.
So from that era, from bands of that ilk, here is my belief. That The Who is 10 times the band that Zeppelin ever was.
Facts.
People want to argue all the
What
time.
about Queen? Same era.
I agree, but
And like he did reinvent some shit.
I agree.
So-
I don't hold them to the same.
And never caught with child porn.
Also true.
Just saying. Little JS for you.
Well, maybe they're just better at hiding it.
Could be.
I don't think Freddie was into the children's.
Michael Gregory said, not the first time. Dark City, The Matrix, and The 13th Floor are all the same movie that came out the same year.
Did you ever hear the theory that The Matrix, and then I don't know what else she wrote, the same lady wrote it, it's all about Jesus? The whole thing's Jesus.
Of course it is.
The whole thing.
I mean, dude, like, you can make a comparison to so many movies that this person that is the savior of this fucking story is Jesus. You could say fucking Luke Skywalker's Jesus in Star Wars if you wanted to.
I don't think Jesus ever tried to kill his nephew.
You don't know that. You weren't there.
You're right.
All right?
All right, you ready for this one?
Yes.
Tom Anderson, Mr. Anderson, which is Tom from MySpace, at 14 years old, 100% hacked himself into the Chase online bank. He stole nothing, but he had everything, and he could have moved all the money right into his own account. And he left them a message saying, I am the hacker, and if you don't allow me to stay in here, I'm going to reveal this to the world. And the Fed showed up at his house like 2 weeks later, like, hey, can you
I
not...
love that for him.
Can you not do that? And they didn't know who he was because IP addresses were newish back then.
Yeah.
But he was part of a hacker group, which was like 10 kids, and they didn't know which kid did it. And they let him go. And they were like, all right, kid.
I
Do you
don't
know
do
what
this
his
again.
alias was?
What'd you say?
Do you know what his alias was?
No, do you?
Lord Flathead.
I did see that.
Yeah, it's right here.
I didn't comprehend it.
I also laughed because Tom Anderson is the name of that first iteration of Hank Hill on Beavis and Butthead, Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson. I just think of the Matrix.
It's Anderson.
Anderson. Hey, Bobby.
Those are the boys that have been whacking off in my
My-
cool shit. They've been whacking in my camper. They're like a couple of spider monkeys. Where's that damn hippie clerk with my Spanish tiles?
Hippie clerks. The best part of that for me was the teacher.
Which one?
Well, I don't know, the guy with the guitar.
Okay,
What was his name?
I forget.
Mr. Dridson or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah. But there was him, and then there was like the
The
actual
Marine.
dude.
The
yeah.
Marine guy. A Marine can survive anything.
He tells them they can't laugh in class.
I'm going to say things like butt munch.
Today is Sexual Education Week. We will be discussing the penis and the vagina. And we will definitely be spending a lot of time discussing masturbation. Just like this podcast. Who knew? We do spend an inordinate amount of time talking about masturbation on this show.
I don't think we do.
I feel like we do.
We shouldn't.
I feel like it comes up a lot.
We don't cover it enough, in my opinion.
I try not to cover it all while masturbating, but hey, that's a different. Oh, that's not you meant.
Where do you shoot?
Wherever I can.
See, I'm very specific with that.
Are you?
Yeah.
I mean, are you doing it in like a cum rag, like a towel?
It depends on how I'm feeling that day.
I want some.
You're not making a mess though for your wife to clean up though, right?
No.
Okay.
Is it in the same location of the
That's
house all the
that
time?
was my next question.
No.
Okay.
It really depends on who's home.
Whose house?
Yeah.
Dave's house.
So can you do that though? If it's like noise, like if you hear outside noise, if there's people
Oh, the secret's earbuds.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I will.
Think about that.
I will knuckle shuffle whenever the mood strikes me, dear. I will make pregnant pudding wherever I feel the need to.
I haven't had a day job in like 15 years. Do you at work ever?
At my current job?
Yes.
No.
I remember being young.
In previous employers,
Every job,
I have.
every single job, right? Like you had, and this is before there was fucking porn on the phone. This was all like spank bank that was mental.
That's what kept us sharp, dude.
Different times.
Yeah, these kids today had no imagination, and that's why, right? They have ready-made porn. Like, we had to just use our brain and think about, what a chick might look like naked.
I didn't know how stuff went together, right? Because when you're a kid, you're like, oh, it must be just in the front, and it just goes in. But I didn't know it went up, So I remember watching my first
Wait,
porno.
what? I'm confused now.
Where I didn't understand the mechanics of a vagina.
Apparently, I still don't.
And penetration.
Up. There's no up.
So I saw this pornography. I was like 11 or 12 at some kid's house, and I was like, oh, that's how it goes.
It was like educational.
It was like, it really was. I was just grateful that somebody had kind of hammered it out for me, and I was like, I understand now.
Now I really want to try it.
Yeah. And back then,
And then I did.
there was as much hair around them as his chin.
Oh, Jesus.
That's exactly what it looked like.
That sucks.
I was just happy to be there. All the friction. We were going to burst into flames anytime.
That was a VHS too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What do you? That was like modern
I always
technology.
feel like the porn videos had like the bigger boxes. Like, did you ever go to a risque video?
I don't do that personally. I've been in many sex shops, but like to look at the video stuff. But I've seen collections because here's what happens. At that age, little girls are starting to babysit for people who are going out. And the kids are asleep and the loser friends come in, then you fucking raid the dad's fucking porn collection. So they were like heavier and thicker and like bigger.
I don't know why that was.
Because we just...
I don't know that I ever
Sex.
That. Yeah, I don't remember that, but I don't remember the cases being larger, but I definitely
Like
remember stealing.
to like show more of like the front title and the picture.
Look at you knowing the fucking marketing technique.
Oh, I know.
I know this.
And then by the time I went to like a risque place, it was all DVDs and shit. I don't remember like the videotapes and all that stuff. And then we were working one day, and one of my coworkers' brother, who's a fireman's walking out with a stack of fucking DVDs in a bag. And we're like, it's on your phone, bro. It's on your phone. But I guess old habits die hard. And good for him.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's-
have you put out your own, like, say with your wife, you with your exes, like put out like video, like you send pictures, videos to each other? Why are you looking at me like that?
that is 100% not a thing in my life.
Okay, yeah, I was just asking.
And I won't.
Okay, yeah.
Initially, when it first phones and all that, I dabbled. Nope.
Have you ever sent a dick pic?
Oh, initially, of course. But like,
Initially.
no, I don't. No, that's it. I'm done.
Now that you've become a more mature and sophisticated man, we no longer do these things.
It's a popular ride.
It's just
So
penis photographs now. Because that's eloquent.
no, you need
Professional.
like the shading and the lighting. It has to look right, and the angle. Too hard. I don't need that shit in my
Fuck
life.
that.
I'm
I
gonna
want to see
wait.
my dick come over.
Yeah. Here it is. It lives here every day.
Yeah.
I'll even come over. I have a car. I'll come over there.
Right? I'll come to you.
I'll drive the
I'll
Corvette.
come
if you
on
want.
you.
Never in you.
Speak for yourself.
You are entangled in a story in my life that has taken on all of this like traction.
Oh boy.
Is it story time with Vex?
I just want to tell you this thing. You're not going to remember the details of
Do you
this.
want me to do fuck, marry, kill first?
No, we're not there yet. It's 57.
Okay.
All right. Your mother didn't like me. I recall
My
that.
mother didn't like me.
So,
I had no problems.
before you and I had ever met, There was a girl in Port Richmond. We played a show. She was hanging out after. She was a little thick, but very cute. And she went home with me. And then we did stuff. And she says the magic words, I can't get pregnant, so you can finish right inside. And when I was 21 years old,
You believed it.
I would never believe it. The fucking bells went off in my fucking head. Trap.
I believed it when they didn't tell me that.
So
I was just emptying the clip.
So I pull out, and where I empty the clip offended her because I think it hit the facial area. We saw each other a few more times after that, but then I wasn't nice to her because I felt like she was trying to lie to my face. And so we break up.
It's hard to have respect for a girl after you come on her face.
A couple years go by. I meet her because of fucking Kate, by the way. Then we become a thing. Guess who works with your mother?
Now, currently?
No, back then, Facecam girl. So back at the hospital. And she's like, Vex is a piece of shit. Let me fucking tell you. Right? To your mother, who then calls me on it. And I'm like, that happened?
Well, I remember her reaming you one time because you were yelling at me because there was a miscommunication. You were supposed to pick me up from work at the mall, and there was a miscommunication, and I took the bus, and I was home, and you were like, what the fuck? I'm here. Like, I drove all the way up here.
I would definitely say that.
Blah, blah, blah. And my mom heard you, and she was like, oh, I mean, I'm Puerto Rican, so she was just like, fuck this.
But she was already mad at me before that.
No, I think she already hated
because of the thing.
Yeah.
There's more. The next guy who was in a lesser opening band fucks her. And he fell for it. He knocked her up twice. He didn't fall for it once, Dave. He fell for it twice. He marries her.
The second time was intentional.
Then, of course, he's not a good guitar player. His band ends. What's he go into? Booking. And now he despises me. Although I knew him first because for the decade they're married, she's like, Vex is a piece of shit, and I fucking hate him. And for 10 years in this man's year.
Jizzed on his wife.
It wasn't his wife.
It was, eventually.
She was a neighborhood girl who lied to me, Dave, and deserved what she got.
I thought you were getting ready to say the neighborhood whore.
Oh,
probably.
Rossi, there's a whore in your building.
So
get your own goddamn man.
She fucked me up with your mother. That's not enough. Then she fucks me up with this guy who's still booking. They're divorced. He's with someone else. Still hates my fucking guts. He looks at me and he's like, you fucked my wife before I fucked my wife. I'm like, everybody fucked your wife. She was very popular. But it still lingers today. There's a venue I'm going to go see Ron at Thursday that won't book me because of him. Oh.
I think Johnny Mac told me something.
And you're entangled in this fucking giant 20-year story. Her kids are grown now. They're like probably going to fucking college and shit. And this fucking guy's like, oh, I can come inside you. That's awesome. Right after, like a week after me, knocks her up immediately.
At least it wasn't you.
Fucking trapped, dude.
I don't understand how, and why a woman would lie about that.
I'm not sure either.
Because that confuses me.
But I put it twice. Like, all right, so I'll give you one's a mistake. He did it again. Then he marries her. And she's a shrew now. Just saying. Didn't age well. Just saying.
They can't all be us.
And he's a fucking monster. Like, he can't see his dick without a mirror either. The fuck happened to you? Find a gym. What the fuck? Treadmill, something. You married a monster. That's what happens.
Does he have beautiful hair?
I wouldn't know. He wears a hat constantly, so it probably looks like me for all I know. I don't
So
fucking
what band was this? You're not going to say the band?
I don't give a fuck. I'll give you his whole fucking name, though. They were called Revolver at one point. They were called Phoenix Rise at one point. They were nothing. They were like an underling shitty band who opened for us. And not to disrespect them, they were nice people and all. But then he just banged the groupie right after I banged her, and he fell for it. And then he stayed with her. He's like, oh, gee, we got a mistake, baby. Let's have another mistake, baby.
It's like she's got twat rock.
But she said it to my face. I'm in her. And she's like, you can finish right inside. I can't get pregnant. And even at 21, my brain's like, run.
That's terrible. At 21, I was like, I'm going to anyway. I don't care.
I was like, kids are expensive. I want to buy this stuff.
Move. You'll never find me, bitch.
I have a big mouth. They always find me. So that's my whole story. All right, marry, fuck, kill. You ready?
What we got this week?
Well, I hope you guys like it. Because you liked last week's.
Last week was
It
great.
was pretty good last week.
So I have Taylor Dane,
Ooh.
Joan Jett, Paula Abdul.
Whoa.
And Krishna, you will be answering also.
Tim.
Here's the thing though, Joan Jett's a straight dyke now.
But I'm just saying, just like, in general.
And I'm
Like minus her preference.
prime always,
Yeah, the
right?
prime. Always the prime.
Not fucking,
I think I'm done.
not drunk pill popper Paula Abdul.
Right, yeah, where she's drunk on American
Like
Idol.
88.
Yeah.
When she was a fucking smoke
Like,
show.
I remember being 8 years old, my dad having a weird fascination with Paula Abdul.
She was the Laker girls girl.
Yes.
Yeah. And then, I don't know, was she fucking Arsenio Hall? Because he was in the video.
Well, and Keanu Reeves was in one of her videos.
That's later. That's the Rush video. This is her initial stuff. Cold Hearted Snake.
All right, so Vex, who are you fucking?
I gotta start.
Yes.
I'm gonna fuck Paul Abdul.
Okay. Married?
Taylor Dane. And I'm gonna kill Joni because she's a fucking dyke. And I think she's a pillhead, actually. But I love Joan Jett.
I honestly was going with the same exact follow through, but
For real?
not because of Joan Jett's sexual orientation.
But she doesn't like men. I'm a guy.
No, but
I'm
saying-
pretty girly, but...
But in Prime, we didn't know what her orientation was at the very beginning, is what I'm
Well, no,
saying.
in Prime, she's 15. You gotta be careful with this story. That's when she became famous.
Rob
I-
Reiner didn't give a shit.
He did not. I remember when I was attracted to her the most was
I hate some lick my love pump.
I Hate Myself for Loving You. I loved her. And then she lifted her arms in the video and she had hair. And I was like, ah! Because at 11, I didn't want any hairy armpits.
Michael Gregory said, if a chick tells you I can't get pregnant, she's lying and always been a liar. She's got the diabetes.
I nominate that one.
That's strong. I still think it beats Johnny Mac, but
Liabetes, I like.
Diabetes is good. I can't get... Diabetes.
In the Wilford Brimley.
No, I always
this
make
is
it...
actually really difficult. I'm struggling.
All right, so
Really?
you want to go last then?
She just went.
Is she doing the same as you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
For different reasons.
Okay. All right.
But I'll tell you the truth of it, before you... Taylor Dane still looks fantastic.
I
You
just
see,
looked
Dan
her.
Bailey
I
went and
needed
saw
to.
her,
Yeah.
He was like,
And
hey,
she's-
she looks fantastic.
She's still fantastic. And she can sing her tits off, bro. Like, she can really sing.
Yeah. Dave, who are you fucking? I feel like you're verklempt about it.
I am. I hate to do this. I hate to do this. But I think I gotta fuck Paula Abdul.
That's the one I'm fucking. That's
You're
perfect.
crazy pretty much, yeah.
The fucking crazy's fine.
Yeah.
That's
What
my
about
MO.
marrying them?
You don't want to marry the crazy.
The fucking the kill is the hard one. Because Taylor
No,
Dane
the marry
probably
kill.
Taylor Dane probably wins the marry thing.
But Joni's getting killed across the board.
I know. But
She's a dyke.
But keep that out of like the equation.
The hairy armpits is part of the equation.
Like-
Maybe she didn't have a razor on hand.
Alright. So marry Taylor Dane and pick your poison 50-50 on the other two.
You said you were gonna fuck it.
Depends on the.
You already said you were fucking Paul Abdul. Yeah, it's all the same answer.
Oh, jeez.
Look, I nailed it.
I
What
was
do you
gonna
want from me?
switch mine because I was 50-50 anyway. I just picked
No,
it.
we're going to keep it the same. It's unanimous across the board.
Eh.
You don't know.
I mean, Taylor Dane still looks good, so longevity there's something to be said for that.
She looks like she's had surgery, though.
No shit.
But she's still a smoke show.
And on tour and can sing.
Yeah.
And has been around for a long time. Respectable stuff.
I really would want to smash Joan Jett though too.
It would be a
You
fun.
want to switch yours?
Huh?
You killing it?
No. But hold on one second before you switch it. This is important. Prime 1988 Paula Abdul.
Right.
Prime 1988 Joan Jett. Both bodies are to die for. One's a fucking dancer, however, my friend. And let me tell you, that's a thing.
Rhythm is important.
Not even the rhythm. They both have rhythm. The fucking leg shit and the, oh my God in heaven.
None of that matters. I'm gonna finish in 30 seconds either way.
So say it's round two.
Yo, look, I'm gonna 45 seconds. I'm gonna give them the best 30 seconds of my life. All right, that's what's important. All right, it's about me.
Because 30 seconds is heaven. You can't be selfish and get 60 seconds in heaven.
Exactly. All right,
It's better than-
that's just greedy.
It's better than 15 seconds in heaven.
It is. Also, I can sing my ass off, and so that accounts for something.
So which one you fucking?
Paul Abdul.
There you
by
go.
a razor thin margin.
There you go, unanimous.
Okay, so it's okay. All right.
Look at that fucking trophy.
It's pretty good.
It's a trophy.
I gotta tell you, it was covered in schmutz. Weird, dark fuck. There's still one on here. Whatever that is.
I mean,
Oh, that's the
she packed it from the warehouse, so I'm assuming it's just.
It's not mouse poop.
I was about to say, you just fucking put me off.
No,
Unless
I
these
think
two
it's
see it.
not.
Oh, there's just plastic shards for.
Okay,
like,
don't
attaching
lose it on the floor. You just lost it on the floor.
Oh,
It's
nice.
lost. It's
Now you have
lost.
to clean the
Here
whole
you
house.
Put it on the table. Just put it on the table. I'll clean it when you leave. My God.
Just drop it. Just drop it.
Jesus
Back
Christ.
away.
Yeah, leave it alone. Leave everything
Set
alone.
fire.
Go grab your new vacuum. Didn't you get a new vacuum? Do you like it?
I love it. Why do you know? I love it.
We discussed it at length on the podcast.
I gave away my old vacuum.
You did
Someone
not give it away. You threw it out.
took it.
That's not giving
It wasn't the
things away.
trash man. I tried to give it to like 3 people. It was, what's the really expensive ones?
Dyson.
It was a Dyson. Fuck that Dyson. I'm done with that shit. Fuck Dyson. Right in his Dyson face. Hate that vacuum. I hated it the whole fucking 12 years I had it. 2 marriages. Fuck that.
Aren't they kind of pricey though?
They are. They're
Yeah.
expensive.
Which is why I was like, I have to keep it. It's like $800. Scooby Goober. Fuck that vacuum.
Remember when they had the Kirby vacuum cleaners and people would go door to door and sell them shit?
Yeah.
And you go in debt trying to like.
Do you remember the rainbow vacuum?
No.
My mother fucking bought one. In 1985, it was $1,000. So she is like, I'm a second generation clean freak, okay? So she had, bless you, sir.
Thank you.
She
Okay.
hammers the whole fucking house. I mean, she cleans for fucking 2 days. Don't step on that. Don't touch it. All her friends come over. Now they're here. They're drinking coffee, probably adult beverages. I wouldn't know. I'm like fucking 9 years old. And this dude shows up. They send me to my playroom, and he's like, I'm going to demonstrate. And he plugs in the vacuum. The bottom of it, you fill with water. So it's like a swishing motion when you turn the
Are
machine
you
on.
100% sure he was a vacuum cleaner salesman
In a way.
and your mom wasn't filming some weird 70s porno?
Yes, because it wasn't the 70s.
80s porno.
Dude, you want to hear the story or not? I am 100% sure because I used the vacuum up until
I'm just making sure,
2003.
because I've seen a lot of pornos that start like that, especially
So,
from back in the day.
It's a bunch of girls or women, middle-aged chicks. Motherfucker, this is hurtful. This is my mom, dude. I'm not
I didn't say she was involved. Maybe she was just the booking agent.
She was a Catholic.
A lot of good Catholic girls gave it up.
You want to hear the story or not?
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to tell the story. Hi,
Why?
Krishna. How are
Did I
you?
ruin it? Did I ruin your
You
story?
hurt me, man.
I
In my
didn't say you
heart.
fucked your mom. I mean, you're here, so somebody did.
I'm adopted. No one ever fucked her ever. I'm just kidding.
So it's $1,000 when she bought it.
$1,000. No, but here's the problem. She cleaned for 2 days. The dude hits our carpet and shit comes out and hits the water. And she's mortified. Now, you know what I'm like. She was that times 10, right? So now she's like in front of all of her friends. And he keeps vacuuming and he turns it off. He opens it and it's just caked with black hair.
Except he didn't tell you that he already had dirt in the hose when he turned it off.
Can I finish the fucking story? My God. So she's mortified. She hands him the $1,000 check without blinking, takes it. This fucking vacuum ran for 20 years. It never broke. She bought another one, the updated version. Dude, these things, the suction, I used it after she died. It became mine. This $1,000. I had two of them. They were amazing.
Is it an Oric or?
It's a rainbow vacuum. And there's a cyclone thing. You put water in it. Here's the bitch. You had to use a fucking strainer and then strain the hair out of it. It was disgusting. That part of it, I couldn't do it. But I did it for like 5 years. It was a great vacuum. It really was a
She lost her shit when he.
in front of all of her fucking friends, dude. She's like, I cleaned for fucking 2 days. Then I buy the new vacuum. Look in that room. Does that rug look dirty to you?
No.
Pretty good, right? I turn on my new vacuum, the same fucking thing. Whatever it sucked out of that carpet, I was mortified. Now, granted, the most recent girlfriend had a lot of hair. A lot of fucking hair. But not that
And
much.
I'm here once a week.
That's a different...
Not under her armpits, though.
No.
No.
Oh my God. I don't do that. If I don't have hair, you better not have fucking hair. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. How hard is to shave balls, Dave?
I'm aware.
Fucking hard, man. You can fucking shave that. God damn it.
I'm pretty well off in that area. So.
Got a lady up.
Yeah, see, I just get skeeved when, like, even with Johnny Knox, like, beard hair, I don't like to see it laying around.
No.
I just
I'm meticulous. When I'm done doing something, there's no hair. The guy who left, that fucking sink was caked in hair. And he's like, I was so mad. I was like, you couldn't just clean a little? Just a little.
Have you heard from him since he
No, I'm not gonna until he comes to the thing. And then I'll be like, hey, like, I don't know. I'm like, that's what he says. That's what he says. I don't fucking know what to tell you.
Round 3.
Dun 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 dun
And it's still
dun
that
dun.
shitty-
It looks
Not-
like Gatorade now.
Not nearly as much. It looks less sick person urine than it did before.
It's more Gatorade-y.
R. Kelly will be proud of you.
Poop poop. Beep beep.
You alright?
You made him laugh.
Is he, oh my god, is he choking? Put your arms up.
I'm okay.
Like your party? He almost died at your barbecue.
Right.
I did. I almost died on my own birthday. Then Johnny Mac talked shit.
But guess what,
3.2 seconds after I'm okay.
though? Now Johnny Mac is certified in fucking CPR from work, and I'm like, well, that would have been helpful when they
Yeah.
died. But I have my CPR card too, so we're good. We're good.
It's okay. I was fine.
Man, when that shit goes down the wrong
Yeah.
pipe, though, like that's
It did. And it was scary as fuck. And all because I was trying to have a conversation with him while I was eating.
And what did he tell you after?
Get this shit comes out. I literally have taken 2 giant breaths to feel 2, motherfucker, 2. Not 3, not 2. And he's like, you can't die. It's hard to find another city, man.
You're
That
like,
means he loves you.
That-
He was scared.
Thank you.
that's a
He was
reference
scared.
though. Like, so Slash overdoses on the Use Your Illusion tours and dies, right? They bring him back. He's like in some foreign fucking country. He's mortified. He's like, I can't believe I OD'd. What the fuck? Axl looks at him and goes, I'm so glad I have to find another guitar player.
Yeah.
And then just walked away.
That's
And
right.
would you guys feel that way if something happened and you'd have to find another producer?
We wouldn't. Nobody else could do this job. Who else are we going to find that's just moody and quits twice?
Let's put it this way. Even if we did replace you, it's never going to be the same. It's
Why would you do that though?
because we can't read the fucking comments.
Which is what I love when I have to take like a day off. You guys have, because you'll never have anybody replace me for just that 2 hours. It's never gonna happen. So if Tiffany needs a day off, the spot's just empty. You guys
Also-
figure it out.
Also, we'll have to add your name to the trophy.
And now we don't have to connect. We don't. Yeah, we got to keep that number just to fucking
Yeah.
write it on. The Johnny Zero, Tiffany, and Andy Kaufman
The hole,
Memorial.
you have to put the
Yeah.
hole.
Oh, the hole. I could fit the hole in there.
I'll just give you my cousin's info and just tell you need the plate redone.
That's amazing. That could be a thing.
You should compete. I need a wrestler.
But you really don't though.
I really.
Seriously? No. If you're asking me, you are super desperate right now.
We had every.
Somebody
So
else
listen.
has the lead.
My main person is going to get leg surgery. My other person was going on a fucking trip, and now she's getting fucking
Is the
surgery.
town coming?
We don't know. It's on the fence.
Okay.
So that's down it. But no, I think the one across the street might work out. That might be
Just
the
keep her
answer.
anonymous.
Yeah. What's the matter with you?
Nothing. I was blinking.
Okay, you made a face. Kid Rock allegedly.
Very dry.
Oh, you want some ice? Huh?
No, so I.
Kid Rock allegedly waved a gun and repeatedly said the N-word during a recent Rolling Stone interview.
Okay, on brand. What else?
That's what I was thinking. Like, how shocking is that to someone?
Like 0%. I'm not shocked.
And he got progressively drunker, so I feel like he's like, I have an N card, blah 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 blah. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like I can
I
feel
feel
like
like he probably was a little banged up and probably just did it to prove that he could do it.
he's raised multiple black children. That's a fact.
I mean, cool.
Wasn't there the Pamela Anderson at one point?
He was. You know what? Do you know what ruined that marriage?
Tommy Lee's penis.
The Borat film. You didn't know that?
No.
So she gets kidnapped at the end of Borat. I'm
Yeah.
sure you guys know that. He went to the movie. He didn't know. And she gets kidnapped. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? You're embarrassing me. No, and he stomped out of the theater. That was the end of it. They broke up. And she was
I
like,
didn't know
are you
that.
crazy? It's a huge movie. And I was
Yeah.
just in. He's like, you did it for free. She's like, I know, but it's funny.
It was fucking hilarious.
That happened? You can't marry fucking chicks with fucking red pubic hair. I'm just saying.
Hey, fuck off. Number 1, smoke show.
I hate her.
Why?
I loved her in Wedding Crashers.
That.
would
I will find you. I don't need that in my life.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yes.
He's had it.
You married I Will Find You twice.
No. There's 3 marriages. 2 of them were just fine. That third one, whoa. But no, you never met the second one. She's really awesome. I fucked that up.
She's super nice.
She was great. She's still great. Married a new guy. They're happy. They got a whole life.
I would find you. All right.
But number 3.
Yeah, that's a whole different ballgame.
But didn't just con me, Dave. Conned everyone in the world. Everyone.
It's too bad we weren't friends at that point, sir.
Yeah, he came away from Dumbo. That was a whole thing. He's like, yeah, that girl's really hot and stuff.
I actually had gems on her teeth. Nobody at 40 does that.
I loved it. I was like, who's your gem person?
So if you don't know, we'll fill you in quickly. We've known each other for 100 fucking years.
But weren't friends.
Not really friends. Acquaintances, our bands play together. All okay, cool. Hey, what's up? This is before we really started hanging out doing this show. We were both just out at a show one night seeing friends' bands.
You played, I thought.
I wasn't playing that night.
I didn't know.
Up at McStew's.
It was not McStew's.
Yes, it was.
No, it was Bar 13. I was sober. Except it fucking wasn't.
I'm sorry. That was McStew's was the first night I saw it.
Yeah, but Bar 13 was the discussion.
Okay, correct. So we're at Bar 13. I think my band was playing.
That I suspect. And now post show,
which means I don't know if you know what happens to me post show, but game on. I've had quite a few. I wasn't drunk, but I was feeling it. I was doing good, and I saw her. She walked up to the bathroom somewhere. I'm like, "Yo, dude, I can smell the crazy on her
coming off of her."
He's like, no,
I just met her. She's awesome. I like her.
Dude, look at her. She's hot as hell. Like, and you weren't wrong about that. She's a fucking dime piece, dude. She looked great. Like 3 weeks later, I saw her somewhere else. She's like, you were right.
And at that point, you were married? Wait, did you marry this person?
No.
This is 2 summers ago. I've been divorced for 5 years.
I don't know.
No. You can't marry that. That was, oh my goodness. That was a thing.
Was that you who texted me? Are you married again?
No.
It certainly wasn't me.
Somebody was like, I think it was. No, let me think.
Let me go to that unknown number.
Check the evidence.
Text messages?
I see there. I'm not you.
Yeah, I don't do that.
We know. You fucking psychopath. That's so insane. Who does that?
I do.
Why?
It's fucking clockwork. I just don't want to.
As soon as she gets and reads a text message, she deletes it. She has no threads on her.
There are certain people that I would just delete.
No, all of them.
I don't want to see their name.
All of them.
Maybe she doesn't want to see any of it.
That's the thing. I don't want anything like filling up like my phone. I don't want to like scroll by accident and see like 1,000 fucking messages. Johnny Mac keeps all of them for like until I guess the memory you have to delete some shit.
I've never deleted a text message.
Oh my god.
Ever.
They'll start deleting them for you, so no worries.
Yeah, I just let them run
me.
their course naturally. It's fine.
And would they delete on its own?
I don't know. I never go that far back.
Get to that point. I want them gone.
I don't give a shit.
Well, I care.
Obviously, you fucking care probably too much. It's fucking bizarre as shit.
Well, that's how I looked back around the Vex. I was cleaning out my IG DMs and just was like, this is getting really inundated, and I was looking for something else, and then I came across.
Hey, you wrote me though.
Yeah, no, I know.
That's what the record. And
because I was curious. I read it. I was like, holy shit. We were talking about the book because you had asked me about.
I needed permission. I was like, "Can I please put your name?" And she's like, "Fuck no." And
that was like 2000. No, I didn't say that. Now I wish I would have kept the DM. Because
I have it. I want to read it together.
And I was just like, no, you can read it. But that was in 2019. 2019.
It was right before it published. Yeah, that makes sense. You were out in 20, and it came out in 20. That was a thing.
I haven't read your book.
You didn't miss a fucking thing.
Apparently, I did.
It's fun. I'll be honest with you. If you like books, and maybe you don't, but if you like books, fun read.
It's a good read.
It's fun read.
I generally have a hard time finishing books.
I respect that. And you know how it ends, so nothing there for you.
With piece of shit pricing. That's
I'm just gonna have to read the second one because apparently I'm in it. I don't know how to do that.
Like the audacity for not only did I pay for the book, but like he's gonna charge me the fucking autograph.
So my intellect will not allow me to finish a book. However, my fucking ego will force me to.
No, you read your chapter. That's all you gotta do.
No, I'll read the whole thing.
Johnny Mac did. Gave him props for that.
He hurt my
Neil Barber
heart.
has a lot of time.
The first thing he says to me, a lot of typos.
But he's being honest.
First thing he said, and I was just like, I know.
But that's just, if I would have seen, like,
You don't have a
I would
copywriter?
have said the same thing.
Two. There were two editors. Two.
Well, sue them.
Yeah, that's how it works. I'm gonna sue them.
I don't think it goes that way at all.
Sue them.
$1.35 billion lottery winner sued by family for not sharing. Now, I delved into the story a little bit, and his father had an excessive amount of like medical bills, like his health was failing. And there's a verbal commitment from the son, I'll pay them. Not support them, not pay off their house, just pay off this like $200,000 thing hanging over the father's head, and then he never paid it. But to have the audacity to sue your son is like upsetting. Now, he walked with over $500 million post-taxes. So like 200 grand doesn't seem a lot of fucking money.
That would be, and it's your dad, and it's a medical bill.
I will say this.
Yes.
I understand you have some outstanding debt because of health issues, medical problems. Okay. That's fine. However, if you are the type of person that would sue your own child for money because you need to pay bills, you're probably the type of person whose kid doesn't want to give them money. It's probably a self-fulfilling prophecy. You may have brought this upon yourself.
What if the kid's
by
like,
being a shitbag for a long period of time?
what if the kid's like, listen, you're probably dying, and I don't want to put good money after bad. That's what,
But it's $200,000 at that point. That doesn't. It's pocket change.
Nothing.
It's like throwing quarters at
It's
somebody
the
for you or
principle
me.
for this kid.
Right. That has to be principle and nothing else. Like there has to be some deep-seated other shit going down for him to be like, you know what? I have a hard time believing it's anything but that.
Did you read the story?
No.
Like, what if the dad was like molesting him or something?
Whoa!
I mean, I didn't take it to that dark of a place. I just thought maybe he was.
This
you
isn't
know,
Rob Halford in here.
You know, there's a reason why. He
Exactly.
told
There
the
is a
dad-
reason why. Now, I'm not saying he was diddling the kid. You know, I'm like, I don't know where
You've
you.
just been a piece of shit dad.
Period.
You took that right to the fucking shittiest place you could.
Darkest ever.
But
It's
Rob
fucked
Reiner
up. That's a
said-
vegan thing, isn't it? You just did that because you're vegan. Blaming your veganism.
And Obama. Everyone.
And-
Everyone.
I blamed Obama for something last week and got hate for it. It wasn't last week. It was 2 weeks ago.
I don't remember. Tell me.
Because I yelled about drone strikes and I said thanks Obama and somebody got mad.
One me.
I know it wasn't
One
you.
me got that happen.
It was,
Facts are hard.
Facts are hard.
Facts are hard. The highest rate of bombing since Nixon. Nixon, Obama. Like, that's heavy, man.
And I didn't even really I didn't full on, I didn't overwhelmingly just throw it on him. All I said was, thanks, Obama, in a silly, joking kind of way because that's what this program is. And I caught a lot of shit for it.
Last,
Michael Gregory said, at 500 million, that guy's taking rolls of quarters to the ponds to feed the ducks and watch them sink.
I wish my crows would steal those quarters and bring them here to my yard like I requested.
Yeah, work on that.
They
Are they
don't.
showing up next week?
I'm sure they'll be here.
Oh, I gotta feed them early. Fuck.
Yeah, because everybody's got to be here by noon, right?
Yeah.
Because we're picking up Derek. His kid's not coming, so he'll be by himself.
I was a little happy about
And I
that.
think Johnny Mac, because we're going to drive separate. I think Johnny Mac's going to leave at 10 to get there by 10:45 and then be here by 11:45. That
Okay.
should be when Derek should be here.
Okay. Ron's coming.
Dave, what time you getting here?
Robot Phillips.
What time are you getting here?
Probably like 11:30.
You should aim 11-ish.
Are you bringing the booze pre-mixed?
Well, my game plan is next Friday, I'm going to bring the Simply
Sorry about the
Lemonade
sun.
with me here, and I'm going to mix it here and put it in the fridge.
I plan to arrive 2 minutes after you have mixed those drinks.
You what?
I
She's
plan to
mixing it
arrive
Friday.
2 minutes. Yeah.
So it's, yeah.
So you're gonna stay just sleep over?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you have,
We have room now.
No, I'm not.
You just said it. Which one is it? Can't say
I have a
both.
show that night, Friday.
Oh, that's right. No, but I'm saying I'm going to mix the drinks the night before and put them in his
Okay.
fridge.
Well then, whenever I get here, 11
Angie said,
maybe.
what time do you want her here?
Aim for 11.
Angie, 11 o'clock, aim for.
A lot of setup going into this.
So I got it.
Come up with decorations
By setup,
next
I mean my
Friday.
alcoholism.
Yeah, we'll do it then. You gonna stay a little bit late then after the
We'll go
program?
late, yeah.
because there's a whole lot of stuff you brought. I have another folding table I inherited, which is beautiful. Remember the ones from like in grade school that were really heavy?
Oh, yeah.
I got one.
Okay.
They're beautiful. So now I got 2.
And I think I have 3 tablecloths.
I got a bunch of tablecloths.
No, it's the Pride ones. Everything's got to be Pride. Dave's hat.
My hat's glorious. Did you see my hat?
Your friend that you talked to isn't planning on attending, is she?
No. Well,
Just
why
ask.
would she? She was not. No.
Okay.
She's good.
Okay. Never mind.
No, why would she?
I don't know.
So anyway,
You know that we put up a short last week and it got 480 views?
what short was it?
She was yelling at you?
When was I yelling?
Not you.
No, the other.
Not
Oh,
you. When I was yelling about what's her face, Debbie Harry and Ted Bundy.
And the arm through the window.
Yeah.
That's a fucking lie.
Yeah. I was like, it's not a length problem. It's a girth issue, like my penis.
Angie said I intended to bring an 8-inch for the food if needed.
An 8-inch.
We're not still talking about penises
I don't know if she's talking about a table, but
or a
does it have
penis.
enough?
An 8-inch table?
I think
Penis.
she meant 8 foot. It just has 8 with the thing. I thought that was 8 inches.
Was it one thing or two?
It's just one, like 8
That's
inches.
foot.
That's
Oh, 8
feet.
foot. Okay.
So she's bringing
2 feet. Two things
My math
is inch.
doesn't matter.
No, if she wants to bring a table, that's fine. I don't know. Where should I put the food on here?
Well, then people don't have to come. Although I don't know. It depends.
Well, no, I don't know. The bars,
You
the
put a table there.
that's-
Bars here.
bars here. Food can be here. I put a table there. It could be dessert-esque.
Okay, Angie, I saw that you wrote foot. My math doesn't fucking matter. Dave did correct me also. Thank you. And thank you, Ron Kaiser, for the other correction. That's foot, not inches. All right, motherfuckers. Let me live my life without knowing fucking math, please.
Look, men know the difference between feet and inches. As I stated last week, my dick is not 12 inches, but it smells like a foot.
I want the record to reflect that next Friday we are filming The Room together,
I'm not-
per Ron's request.
I'm not going to be here.
I'm just saying.
I'm taking off that.
Gonna put the monitor right there. We're gonna watch The Room
And
together
I'll come here. I'll show up at like 10:30 to help you decorate.
on the podcast. Very exciting.
Michael Gregory said Dave is saying penis over and over like it's his cover of the Beatles number 9.
Number
Yeah.
9, penis. Number
Number
9,
8.
penis. Number 9.
8. Number 8. I'm taking barbershop to strange new places.
I guess with
Dave's gonna have a lot of voices next week.
The bishops.
it's gonna be a clusterfuck.
I don't know if it's gonna be as bad as the 200.
It won't be.
possibly
It won't
be
be
that
because we're
bad.
gonna be outside.
True.
It won't be bad.
However, I'm almost going to guarantee that the wheels fall off this fucker at some point.
I suspect in my brain that in the first match the whole thing's gonna pop and collapse.
See, I don't think so. I think it's gonna go. I think it's gonna go.
But I got double fan action. I got the fan it came with, and I got a fucking double the size fan I ordered.
And you're timing it, right? Like this is a timed like rest.
Yeah, I'm on all that shit.
Okay.
Like 1 minute rounds and shit.
Okay,
Like it's gonna be easy.
I don't.
Dave, are you wearing shorts next week?
Oh, am I?
We have an agreement. Yes, he's wearing shorts.
Not just shorts.
Daisy Dukes.
Short,
He's got his
short.
cowboy hat that I'm bringing.
And I'm dressing like Kaufman, which I bought every fucking aspect of it. I have
I'm
everything.
probably going to re-break out the tuxedo t-shirt with the short shorts
Great combination.
That's nice.
and,
That's
and,
nice
and,
form.
and possibly work boots.
Where do you see my shirt?
I have an
Because
umbrella
it's
for
formal.
us to sit
But
under
it
the
also
fucking...
says I like to party. Because I like my Jesus to party because I like to party. I like to picture him like singing lead vocals for a Leonard Skinner cover band, and I'm in the front row, and I'm hammered drunk. We're going to end on that, goddamn.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been episode number 239 of the Vex on Vex podcast, Morning Radio 72.
If you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough.
Krishna, thank you for your time.
Thanks for having me.
Dave, thank you.
Always a pleasure, sir.
The whole, we love you. Thank you. So next Friday, we're watching The Room with Ron per his request.
Got me being here. Thank you.
And then Saturday.
Is this a first preemptive? Wait, is that just...
I'll be here at 10:30.
Don't say that.
I'm with my friends.
Stay